Hey everybody. Hey y'all. Hey Paulette, how you doing, my baby? Come on in the room, child. Come on in the room. It's a lot going on. Here I am trying to download damn videos, y'all. Okay. I'm trying to download videos, child. I don't know. All right. Hold on. Let me get our music playing here. Hold on. Come on in the room, everybody. We're gonna have to talk about it. It's a lot going on. Hey, y'all know I love my babies. Hey, Ship Boredom. Wow, yeah. There's a lot going on. Y'all know I love the ladies. Both are my babies. They're amazing mothers. So we're going to talk about it. That's what we do, y'all. We're going to talk about it. Hey, youngest sibling. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Hey, hey, everybody. There's a lot going on. Hey, Fifi. Hey, I'm in these streets, child. Sir Queen is having a blast. I know you are, boo. Hey, Nina. Hey, everybody. There's a lot going on. Hey, Carrie Ray. It's a lot going on. Hey. Hey, everybody. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, Tracy 3. I was just watching that. I was lost though, child. You won't be. Hey, 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 hey. Down, down, down. Okay, y'all. I'm letting everybody get up in here. Come on up in here, everybody. Come on up in here. Hey, Miss Philadelphia, we have a lot to talk about. I was in both lives running from back, running. I was running barefoot in both lives, okay? Barefoot. Barefoot, y'all. We almost done. Hold on. Woo. You unsubscribed. Wait, Miss Philadelphia, I was there. Chrissy was wrong. She got real nasty. Really? You think so, Miss Philadelphia? See, I have a difference of opinion. Maybe it's just me, but I got a difference of opinion. Woo, good job. Job. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Come on in the room, everybody. Come on in the room. Good job. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Well, y'all know what's happened, okay? It's a lot going on in the streets as usual. Of course, things got popped off a little later than normal, okay? Things got popped off a little later than normal. Um, Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Let me check something here. So, there's a lot of people that have mixed emotions and mixed feelings, but when you listen to one person's side, it's totally different until you listen to the other person's side. Now, y'all know I have been following the ladies for over a year now. Okay. I started out originally with Chrissy. Okay. I found Chrissy first, and then when I found Chrissy, she was fighting with Liv. Okay. And then I learned how Liv was all just nasty and trifling. Okay. So I was like, forget her. So then I started to look up Ming because Ming was her friend. I said, well, let's see what's going on with them, with Ming. Needless to say, Ming was not my cup of tea. Okay. Ming was not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. She may have been some people's cup of tea, but Ming was not my cup of tea. Okay. That's just me. Um, she was going through her getting, I guess was going back for a BBL or saving for it or whatever. Okay. Now when I first encountered the ladies, Liv was over there and she was spilling the tea and she was getting cussed out by Chrissy. And I'm looking like, what's going on? What is going on? That's how I'm looking like, what's happening? What's going on? And then I look and I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, oh, this is happening. Wow. Wow. So when you get, when you see things and you get the context of it, you start thinking differently. And I'm like, why did these ladies, they had went on a good vacation together? I said, why was Liv coming back telling the business? I don't give a damn what you do. Hey Shakira, hi my baby. You ride or die. Okay, that's what you do. Hey Britt girl, you ride or die. You don't come back telling all your business like that. Okay? So what Liv did was out of order. And to this day, I can't stand Liv. It's because she's a nasty, trifling ass H. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So during the situation, now I'm thinking Jazzy, Chrissy, and Ming were fine, right? But no, because Jazzy forgave Liv. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to make her forgive Liv. But she forgave Liv. People have that right, right? However, I would have felt some type of way because being a mother and having allegations out there that you did powdered donuts on vacation and all this other stuff, think about it. That's horrible. That's defamation. She don't need that out there. Her kids are going to hear all this other stuff. And then Liv admitted she was doing it, which I guarantee you she was probably the only one doing it. Or she brought it because she seemed like that type, just careless and reckless. So, needless to say, she denied doing it for a long time. So, Liv is a complete liar. Then she all of a sudden admitted she did it. Now, on the other hand, so Jazzy forgave her for that. But the thing is, you can't tell people who to forgive and who not to forgive. See, with YouTube, it's different because everything is judged. Okay. There's friendships. You keep this separate from here. You keep this separate from here. You meet up with somebody. People want to come against you. Trolls want to come against you. Reactors want to come against you. Everybody is not happy that that you have met a friend on YouTube. People are going to try and steer you the wrong way. Okay. So, Jazzy, we saw Jazzy, she was going through things by herself. Not not the other Jazzy, the one that don't have her kids, that got her kids took. Not that one. This is my Jazzy Life, my boo. I love my Jazzy Life again, and I do love Chrissy. Okay. Like I said, I don't care for Ming. She's just not my cup of tea. She's never did anything to me. She's just not my cup of tea. Hey, Toya. But um and Liv, I can't stand Liv, but these mothers are good mothers. You always see me posting stuff about these mothers on there because they are doing stuff with their kids. They're active. And Jazzy wasn't always her best because she suffers from depression. Okay, she wasn't always her best. But what really hurt my heart was that Chrissy was there for her when she said that she felt like that she was gonna commit the word and jump off 2 flights of stairs. Chrissy was there. Chrissy said she had not heard from her. Chrissy said she had not heard from Liv in, I think it was not Liv, but haven't heard from Jazzy in a few months. She hadn't heard from Jazzy in a few months. And I'm like, wow, but they're best friends. Now, to me, and I may be wrong, but I'm thinking that Jazzy never had a good connection with Ming. Okay. Ming started to not like Jazzy. Okay. And this is why, because Jazzy forgave Liv for defaming their whole Mamiana gang, their whole disrespecting the whole friendship with the mess that she put out there. So Chrissy still said, okay, you forgive her. I'm not going to forgive her. That's you. You know what I'm saying? But Ming kept putting in her ear, this is what Chrissy said now. Ming kept putting in her ear, well, how are you going to be? She's over there still talking to Liv. I can't believe she's talking to Liv after all this and all this. And she said it. Chrissy said on her live tonight, she said, I keep having to hear that from my friend from Ming telling me, how I forgave you. And you're over here talking mess about me just because she didn't jump to your rescue because somebody said one thing about you. We have to learn to fight for ourselves. This is why I tell people, don't expect nobody to be on here fighting for you. Period. Diving, period. Don't expect nobody to be out here fighting for you because you should be able to fight for yourself. But why would she? Okay, why would who come on YouTube and tell something so private, Miss Philadelphia? So what happened? So then that happened. So they was on some type of, I guess she got mad. Liv got no, not Liv. Lord help me. Jazzy got mad at Chrissy because Chrissy, it was her birthday. Chrissy was drinking. She had some drinks. She was happy. It was her birthday. She was going out. She looked absolutely beautiful. Okay. She was going out. And apparently, now this is what gets me because if you were watching her, she said she was watching her and she received a screenshot. And I'm like, you're watching her, you received a screenshot? You have to take everything in context. I would have had to see for me to come out here and go ballistic, I would have had to see whatever's going on. I'm not just not gonna go ballistic and go, oh no, and start texting somebody on their birthday. On her birthday. And I know that Jazzy is emotional because she's pregnant, okay? But it was her birthday and you were texting her. You didn't even say happy birthday. This is supposed to be your best friend, but you haven't called her in 2 months. She was readily available to you at any other time. It's a two-way street. You got to reach out too. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I was just like, I was torn. And my thing is this, I think they both had two separate expectations of what a friendship is. Because Jassy was saying she didn't give a damn about her birthday. That have nothing to do with it. She was like, people on there saying stuff about me. Jazzy, people are not going to feel the same way about you as we do. Everybody's not going to love you like we do. Everybody, you know that already. So how can you expect Chrissy to have your same mind frame and drop everything on her birthday? When she's got what, 9 kids? Drop everything on her birthday, her one day that she's celebrating. To talk about mess? No, 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 no. That was out of order. Now I hope it can be replaced or replenished or whatever. I don't know. It may be over. But the fact is that you went over there and befriended Liv when all hell was breaking loose. And then you want to tell Chrissy how come she went up there on Key 3, whoever Key 3 is. How come she went up there on Key 3's one of the reactors panels or whatever and thanked her because she like maybe she likes Chrissy and she thanked her probably because I believe she said she told her happy birthday or so gave her a compliment. She gave her a compliment. Why would she not say thank you? She wasn't co-signing to the whole thing of whatever she was saying about you because apparently that reactor was dragging Jazzy. So Jazzy felt some type of way. But I'm like, we all run into situations. We all know that different people like certain people. And so we either be quiet in the chats or we drop off and go somewhere else or whatever. It happens. But when you're supposed to have that close of a relationship, I just don't understand what went wrong. I just think the expectations, there's a lot that went on, and the expectations are different. The expectations were different from each one of them. Because number one, I don't care what anyone says, a man does not need to get involved in y'all's mess. Chris, to me, Chris was out of order. Okay, Chris was out of order. He did not need to be involved. He did not need to be in the back yelling. I don't care if they mentioned his name or not. This is women mess. That should not have bothered him that deeply, but it did. I don't know why, but it did. You know? Oh, I'm gonna drop the link. But it bothered, and I'm like, why did that bother him? That's just weird to me. Why? Why did it bother him that much? And then now Chrissy's husband or boyfriend wasn't even involved in none of it. And the reason why people didn't like Chris, and I can tell you why, is because he was straight out of the pen and they care about her. That's what it was. They care about her. That's why they didn't like him. They want the best for you. But see, I'm mature enough to know that people got to choose their own mate. And sometimes you got to fall back. And like Chrissy said, you got to love people from afar. Generally, Chrissy loved you. She had the best for you. But I know that when a girlfriend don't like your man and the man don't like your girlfriend, you gonna fall back. So you have to, to me, Jazzy has to own responsibility to say, okay, I fell back on the friendship for 2 months. But yet you wanted her to be out here windmilling for you because you fell back on the friendship. Does that make it? That doesn't make any sense. Sheer boredom. I don't know about Chrissy's boyfriend's charges. No, I don't. I don't know about that at all, babe. Uh-uh. But my thought is, I'm just in shock. I'm like, okay, so, I understand the boyfriend's, whatever. She didn't approve of her boyfriend. I wouldn't have approved of it either. She's trying to get herself together, right? She was barely getting on her feet making money. This guy came in her life that just got released. He was her baby's daddy's friend from jail. Does that make any sense? I'm like, come on now. Hey, Miss Philadelphia, how you doing, babe?
Hey, Tracy girl. Let me
Oh,
tell you what you missed
what
because
I miss?
everything you saying is right. But what had happened was the
Uh-huh.
girl was dragging Jazzy, and in the drag, the girl said, "Chrissy is your daddy." Chrissy is Jazzy, and the other girl, she was like, y'all are Chrissy's sons." So
Oh,
Chrissy went up there and said, "Thank you for the compliment." That's
oh,
where the waters got muddy at, because if someone is basically trying to say you birthed me, when you say you somebody's son. She was like,
yeah.
Chrissy is y'all daddy, y'all Chrissy's sons. She put y'all on this, that, and the third, and Chrissy dropped down and said thank you. So I mean, I would be upset too if I was Jazzy. You know what I mean? Because what do you mean thank you? Like, this girl is
Yeah.
discrediting all the work I've put into my channel, everything I've done, and saying we your sons. You know what I mean?
Do you think? I honestly think, because knowing how Chrissy is, I honestly think, because did she? It was her birthday. She had some drinks. I'm guessing, right? She had some drinks or whatever. I'm guessing. I don't know what. I didn't watch that
Yeah,
live,
but
but
Tracy, she knew because in Chrissy's live, because I got two phones, so I was in both lives. And Chrissy's
no, I
live,
see
she
both live
she
tonight. But when that girl Key, what was it? One of the reactor. I didn't see the reactors live.
I think it's Marcia.
Okay, I don't even know her.
Yeah, and so Chrissy was like, I mean, I did say thank you tonight. She admitted it. She was like, yeah, when she said you were my son, I did say thank you. I mean, someone
Yeah,
is giving me a compliment. Like, that was like
exactly.
real. Like, if y'all not talking for 2 months, somebody's
Yeah.
dragging her. Why are you dropping down talking about thank you for the compliment when it's a backhanded compliment against the girl? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that's kind
and
of, yeah.
then I watched Jazzy whole live like twice because I missed it. I caught it in the middle, but I caught like I came in the middle, so I red ball back. She never really said anything. Like, people were going back and forth. She never
Oh, the
put out.
trolls. He was fighting with. I was like, this. The trolls were just going crazy. I was
Yeah,
like,
they
look,
were going back and
and I
forth,
was letting
and
him know that I love both of them. I genuinely do.
I
I was
do
like,
too, but I think Chrissy, was I think she did. I mean, she got real nasty to me tonight, like talking about the girl, the S word. That's something very private, and you don't bring that out like that. If you want to defend yourself,
oh
you could
yeah,
have
that
said,
part.
I was there for her at her lowest moment. I mean, they have
See,
thousands of
but you're from
subscribers.
Philadelphia. You know how I go. Now, if I'm fighting with somebody, you know how I get. Now, I just
Yeah,
be like,
but you not. But
you
they
know,
are best friends. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's the
that's true.
thing. Like,
And they were friends. Yeah,
they
best
are
friends.
friends, and can me and you both saw the lives. We can't tell you any tea that Jazzy said about her. She was very graceful, even though Chrissy was dragging her. She didn't clap back for. I'm pretty sure she knows things too. I know Chrissy is not perfect, like, let's be for real.
Well, she
So
kept
she
saying, see, what I didn't like was she kept telling Chrissy too. She kept saying, Chrissy, you don't want to go there because I know stuff. And I was like, oh my God, like that started
Right. She
thing.
and uh,
That did it right there.
but I mean,
Mm.
Chrissy, because she was trying, and she still never said what she knew, and I
No,
can
she
respect
didn't.
that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she
Like,
didn't.
I didn't know Jazzy was suffering from the D word and was the S word and was about to jump. Chrissy put all this out here. Like, you
I
supposed
think
to
that
be
she
her
was.
friend.
remember
You
how
know what I mean?
she would be looking? I mean, she was really unhinged in those days. Remember before she got with this guy? This is why I
Right.
think people were so protective. Because I was even concerned. I said, "Who is this random guy?" And I was like,
And
"Oh my
then even with the guy, like Chrissy is saying she don't like him, that she was wrong. Like that girl Jazzy never said nothing about Chrissy's boyfriend. You know, like Chrissy really got,
no,
I've
no,
never
Jackie,
seen her like this
did
tonight. She was really
didn't they?"
nasty.
No, but she did agree. I heard Jazzy say that she goes because she goes she don't like Chris or whatever, and I don't know why she don't like Chris. And everybody was saying that, and she goes, "Well, I don't like Rob." I heard her say that. I don't
Well,
like
that
Rob.
was after the fact. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
exactly.
obviously both hurt, but
They're
I
equally
think,
hurt. Yeah, they
yeah,
are.
but I mean, if y'all haven't spoke for 2 months, Tracy, we are both women. We know when women is being nasty and underlining and shady. If someone is on a live saying that Jazzy is trash and you made her and she's your son and this is a op, why would you go up there and say thank you? I thought you were so busy. You know what I mean? I thought it was your birthday. You were so enjoying yourself. But yeah, you got time to say thank you to a compliment about someone down in your so-called best friend, and then on top of that they fell out. They haven't even spoken 2 months. They didn't even have a falling out. They just had fell back from each other. So she asking you, why are you, agreeing with someone while they're dragging me, which is a valid question. And then you take to your live. Now, like I said, I've been following them for a year. I never knew Jazzy was the S word. So this is some new information you didn't put out to people that didn't know. I just thought it was real
Yeah.
nasty of her. It,
We all knew because she was talking. Remember how she come on looking and she was like, y'all, I just don't. I mean, she just looked like she couldn't go on no more. She was like, I'm just going. These kids, and she needed help with them. That's to me, that's signs that that she's the S word. But so I think I mean, I'm not. I feel bad for her. I'm happy she's in a better space. But you don't want to ever turn your back on your good friends because that guy, that is her baby's daddy, but he can come and go at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, I bet you if he wasn't even in the picture, these ladies would still be talking. They would still be friends. It's just because of the nigga. That's what it is.
I don't know because like read your chat. Read your chat because a lot of people give Chrissy too much credit to me, and your chat is also saying that like Chrissy is no angel, and tonight
Right.
she
I'm not. Yeah.
really showed her
Mhm.
nastiness. Like whatever said amongst friends should be left amongst friends. She talked about how she was had to watch the girl kids, how she gave her money when the kids was hungry on December the 6th. I mean, she really
No,
it was like
well,
she wanted to do
she was
that.
like, what? Actually, she said, "What happened on December 6th?" Remember, she said, "What happened on December 6th?" And she didn't even know. So I thought she gave her money on that day, but I guess she didn't. But the chat was reminding her. Hey, Toya, how you doing, babe?
Yeah, like Chrissy, she gives me the vibes that she's real. I feel like, and I'm just gonna be honest, I feel like Chrissy thinks she's better than Jazzy, and
Really?
you right, it is two different kind of friendships. Chrissy feels like Jazzy is beneath her, and that she should let her do whatever she want, go around doing underhanded smart stuff, and then play victim. Oh, we haven't talked in 2 months. Yeah, y'all haven't talked in 2 months, but you're in a live where someone is dragging her and you're thanking them for the compliment. How
Yeah,
convenient.
I could
How
see that
convenient.
too. And then she said there had been other things. So if there was already problems, then that meant that she was probably thinking she was done with the friendship, maybe. That Chrissy was thinking that because she did say that. Remember, she was like, "Well, there's
Yeah,
been other things," and then Jazzy said it too. There's been other things, so they had issues before.
right. But Jazzy never came and said anything. You know? She caught Chrissy on a live,
Mhm.
agreeing that she's her son. Like, don't do that, especially when you know that girl struggles and you know the stuff the girl is going through. Like, why would you bring up the S to us? That should have never been brought up. I don't care what y'all are arguing about. If you helped her when she was the S and ready to jump off of a whatever, that was something you could have kept to yourself. I think it was real nasty and it was a very low blow. And I don't know if she was her friend after all. You know what I mean? Because with friends like that, who needs enemies? They
But
had a
you know what?
slight falling out for
But
real,
it's
for
like
real.
I said this. I said, you know what? I think that Jazzy was being the best friend that she knew how. Because think about it, she was having a hard time. She was dealing with moving, finding a place. Chris dealing with a new relationship, dealing with baby's daddy, dealing with YouTube. She was going through a lot. Now she seems like she's at her happiest.
Yeah,
So
but you don't get to, step on other people because
that's
like Jazzy Chrissy extended herself because she wanted to. She wanted to feel important. People have those kind of traits. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like if I had 9 kids, let's just be honest. Do you really think that I would have any energy for real to
No,
overextend myself to someone? Like, come on, let's be for real.
she
You did
did.
it because you wanted to do it. Obviously, you wanted someone. Some people like when people kiss their ass or need them or is wants to need their help, need their advice. It makes them feel better. And Chrissy
Yeah.
strikes me as the kind of person that will do all this stuff for you and then come on her live and say, I was a better friend than you. Like, really?
Yeah.
That's
What do
what
you
she said tonight. She was a better friend. How friendship goes both ways. It's
That's
give
true.
and take.
And people expect people sometimes people expect a lot more from friendship than what people are willing to give, especially on YouTube. But Toya, what do you have to say about it, babes? Welcome to the channel. Can you hear me?
Put your banner up, Tracy. Put
Toya,
your
can you hear
banner
me?
up, girl.
That's Toya, but I can't. Toya, can you hear us? Toya, does she have us on mute? I hear. Is it her TV that I'm hearing or your TV, babe?
Oh, let me see. Wait a minute.
Toya, come back in, babes.
Somebody just wrote in your chat.
Uh-huh.
People don't realize that Chrissy left for the Mamiana trip knowing her 8 kids and her mother would be evicted by the sheriffs while she was gone.
See, I don't have nothing to do with that. That's
I mean,
something.
that's what somebody, Tracy 3
Yeah,
wrote
I
that.
read that, and
I don't know.
I
I'm
was
not
like,
trying to
I'm
down
just,
Chrissy. I'm
yeah,
just going off of what I watch all of the. I don't like Live. I just saw her go live and
can't stand
be
her. And she
so
went home to eat
excited.
those damn Cheetos. I'm like, you need to stop.
She's disgusting. Who sits around eating hot Cheetos
I
like
can't
that?
stand her. I don't know.
Ugh,
I can't
I
stand
hate
her.
her. But yeah, I think Chrissy really went off
Okay.
the deep end tonight. Like, I don't know if she was drinking, but if you my friend, whatever we
Mhm.
did in our friendship, good, bad, or indifferent, you
Right.
don't come on YouTube to 170,000 people and tell them that you had to talk me down off the ledge, literally and figuratively, unless I've done or said something publicly about you. And to my knowledge, Jazz didn't say anything publicly that was detrimental to Chrissy. And I'm pretty sure she knows just as much dirt because nobody is perfect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm suspecting a
I
mother
agree
with
with
nine
that.
kids does not have a perfect life, especially if
Yeah.
she's not with the father or
Hey, B.
fathers.
How are you going to have 9 kids anyway? How's that happen?
Well,
Number one. Oh,
I
sorry.
guess you
normally
keep
Oh,
when I
getting
first,
sorry.
pregnant.
I
okay. When I
no. At
first,
that. Oh, sorry. Go
oh yeah,
ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, babes.
No, at that point, that's irresponsible. But that's not what I came here to say because I'm not here to judge women's wombs or what have you. Because I'm a pro-choice female, and I am a person that believes in uh, birth control, and men should take them too. But I
I'm
also,
pro-choice too, meaning
yeah,
that
it's no
a
one's
woman should
business.
choose whether or not she wants
Yes,
to have an abortion or
exactly.
not. It's
It
not
is no
nobody's
one's it's
choice.
no one's business,
Yeah.
and I don't like to invade in this, but I
Yeah.
will have to say this. When your personal diary is on my algorithm, it's
Hmm.
really tiring. And I keep making that as something as like I make it as a joke, but no,
You
seriously,
always
I
you've been
don't
saying
find it.
it. You have been saying that. You're like your algorithm. Don't let it go down. I don't want to see it all day long.
I don't. No,
I
I
mean,
don't.
Chrissy was really amped up tonight to go off on this poor girl that sat over there and held her tongue and bit her lip. And I mean, she looked like she was almost in tears. Like she literally was listening to Chrissy and she wouldn't rebut. She's like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not going to put her business out. I know things too. Chrissy kept going all the way down to the very end in the shower scene. Her boyfriend is banging on the door saying, "Get off alive." Her 9 kids is running around, and she's still driving it home
Nine
that she
kids?
was a
Wait,
better friend. Are you
9
serious?
kids? How you have
But let me
9
9.
have
kids?
to say this: those kids,
Nuevo?
I have to say this. They Chrissy was taking care of she is an amazing mom. She has excellent communication skills. She has patience all the time. I mean, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be watching these women if they didn't. This is why I said this is how mothers should be as far as spending time with your kids, talking to them, being attentive. She makes time for the kids all the time. So I'm like, this is I look up to them as mommy goals. And that's why I tell these other unfit people that are running around here that don't know how to take care of their kids and don't even care. This is what you want to.
Right.
There's examples out there. You need to look. They're not perfect by any means, but
And
I
by
think
the
they love
oh,
their
go
kids.
ahead. Oh, yeah.
No,
And by the
Tracy, they
way,
are not mommy goals. No, no
they're
disrespect.
not mommy
I have
goals.
been watching Chrissy. I have seen her
I don't
go through
know.
countless struggles. Keep having babies, nigga keep leaving, husband
Yeah.
keep going back to Texas. No, that is not mommy
But
life.
listen, Miss Philadelphia, she's
Well,
always made a bag. She's making good money on YouTube. She's always taking care of the kids. Both of them are the breadwinners in their family. Now that's not per se mommy goals because I really don't want to be taking care of no ninja, but I'm just saying,
Yeah. With
that
9 children and you're not married, you're not with the father, you
ooh,
keep having
child.
them over and over and over and over, and he keeps leaving, going back to Texas. It's a mess.
I'm gonna get my black ass off here really quickly, but I just want to say really quickly, the fact of the matter is just like kids. I want to tell black women, some of us, having kids is not a goal for us. Okay,
Mhm.
being living life and being a black woman and going through these strides is what is very helpful and healthy for us. I get tired of like when I hear certain black women saying like, "Well, you ain't got no kids," and I'm like, "You should be happy I don't have kids because I don't have the environment to have kids in the first place." So
Exactly.
having
I
kids
have
is not
one.
something. I don't have a bambino. I will have one on my choice on my when I get married soon, hopefully, because I'm not trying to be have a bastard. And first of all, I don't come from that background where
Mhm.
we as black women use our wounds as an everyday kind of like uterus for the community. So no, I don't find that okay for a lot of us to be like, well, you having that as some kind of like a comeback. So, but what I have to say also as well is, um, I I don't want to also make fun or I'm going to be a hypocrite right now.
Go
Certain
ahead.
people, there's a lot of hypocrisy, and
Yeah.
we have to actually, you guys have to pay attention to the men that are in these environments. And the
Mhm.
men actually have a lot to do with some of the reasons why they put certain women up against certain things. I'm just saying because I've
Mhm.
watched and I've observed certain things. I'm trying to keep my ass and my nose clean. But the men, they're the ones that actually are the ones that put a lot of the women up against each other for no apparent reason. So a lot of us need to take a look
True.
at that in both the black and the beef sector. That's all I have
Yeah.
to say. I'm just gonna drop my black ass down
You were
and
so
have
right.
a nice
I love it. You are so intelligent. You and Miss Philadelphia. I really like when y'all come up here and let me know,
Yeah,
because
no, I'm
I
gonna
like
get
to hear
down
different
to
perspectives.
Tracy. And what I will say is, I'm
Uh-huh.
not bashing Chrissy or Jazzy. I hate to
Uh-huh.
see their relationship deteriorate. I've had friends, best friends that I've fallen out with, but like me
It's different
personally,
on YouTube though, right? On YouTube, it's
but yeah,
different.
but why are you making your friends? That's the problem with being a YouTuber. Everything is content, and it's
Yeah,
really the
yeah.
downfall. You know what I mean?
It
Of a
really is.
lot of things,
It really is
like
the downfall because it makes me say, "What did I say?" I said, "Oh Lord, another one." I said, "Lord, ladies," I was like, "This
you're
is."
like, can y'all just fall out in peace? I mean, damn, y'all
But then
gotta
think
come and make
about
a
it.
video to get,
But then think about it.
75,000 views on it.
But think about it, Miss Philadelphia. It has to be addressed though, because see, some people can tell me to address things behind the scenes, but no, because you eventually you're gonna have to come out from behind the scenes to address the real issue to your people because you don't want to be like because everything is on YouTube, everything is publicized already. So I would have did just like Chrissy. Chrissy was not wrong for coming on live. Jazzy wasn't wrong for coming on live. It should have been talked about because why? They're gonna have to explain it anyway. So why not talk about it on live? That's my
I don't know. I'm just
stuff.
different. Like certain stuff, if your people support you, then they'll respect that this is a private matter, and this was
Mhm,
my best friend. This is something personal to my
mhm.
heart, and I'm not about to come out here and explain I'm not doing it. And if they want to unsubscribe, then that's what they can do. People only feed off of what you give them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like some
Yeah.
things, if I was a YouTuber and I had a falling out with my best friend that was a YouTuber, I'm not coming on here telling every nook and cranny of our relationship and how messed up of a friend she was and how much of a godsend. I'm just me personally, I'm just not doing that. These No offense, Tracy, but a lot of these YouTubers, they don't have any morals. They don't give a damn about nothing but making a video and
Yeah.
using every single thing that their family, their children,
And see,
their
that's live. That's live. That's how live is. Now
like, are you serious?
I
You
don't
know what
think
I mean?
like that.
Is
Now
anything private anymore? Is
yeah.
anything off limits anymore? You know what I mean? Like you could tell that they both are hurt. One is
They
doing it
right
out of
now.
anger.
I almost wanted to cry because Christy was crying. I was like, please stop crying. I was like, Lord help me. I was like, oh my God. Then I went over to the Jazzy and I'm like, oh Lord, wait, she don't need to be upset because the baby. So I'm thinking,
Sarah's life, I agree with you. They should have addressed it in a respectable way. It was not respectable. It was downright nasty. You know what I
and
mean?
you know why? Because it's a lot of stuff that went behind the scenes that, there was a lot of feelings from Chrissy. She said there was a lot of things that happened behind the scenes. She hadn't been saying nothing. And
And she
thing
should have kept it that way.
and what happened was she didn't say anything because it hurt her when she went and when Jazzy went and became friends with Liv. And then
But
Jazzy,
Tracy, but
but
y'all go through the same things. Or if they want to make up, you and Jay Wilson
and
made up.
that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Like people
You're
can
right.
make up.
And that's true. But and I understand that, but she was make kind of like okay, it's a fine line because I didn't see the video about when she went and thanked the person, so that I can't say well she wanted to
Oh,
talk
it's
to
on
me
Instagram. I
or
saw it.
thank the or what do you call it
Thank
or
the
thank the
girl for
reaction.
saying that she was their daddies, that
But
they were her
But
sons.
I don't like friends that are egging it on either. So why was Ming over there telling her, all the time, well, she's over there talking with Liv constantly. I'm like that, why would you be uh,
And
uh-uh.
that's what I'm saying. Chrissy allowed this Ming and a few of Marcia and someone else
Yeah.
to egg it on, because if you were really her friend, you could have said, listen, if she want to make up with her, that's fine. I don't forgive Liv. I don't want nothing to do. And Jazzy said that. She said Liv wanted to apologize to Chrissy. She tried the middleman, and Chrissy was not having it. And respectfully, she don't have to make up with her. But you
Exactly.
can't be mad at if Jazzy wants to forgive her. They're all mommies. They all were in a friendship. Time has won on. If she wants to forgive Liv, she can. It shouldn't have affected Chrissy and her relationship. Like you can't tell people who to
Yeah.
forgive, who to be
I think
friends with.
I think maybe it was very hurtful. Now I don't know if Jazzy. The thing is, that had Jazzy been in Liv's chat after then, because if you haven't talked to your best friend, alleged best friend, in 2 months, but yet if she's seeing you over in Liv's chat or something like that, that may make her feel some type of way.
Well, yeah, but they haven't. If I haven't talked to you in 2 months and I'm on the good terms or cordial with Liv, What does
Mm-hmm.
that have to do with, like, why are you feeling some type of way? We haven't talked to each other in 2 months. Am I supposed to be the only one? If you haven't talked to me, if me and you are friends, Tracy, and you haven't heard from me in 2 months, why
Mm-hmm.
haven't you called me either? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So we don't know who was
Like,
actually, I don't know who was actually reaching out to who initially. I get
no one. They're both stubborn. Jazzy said they hadn't talked in 2 months, meaning neither party called each other. So, Chrissy, are you expecting for Jazzy Life to stop and to not be in Liv's chat because y'all haven't talked in 2 months? You haven't called her neither. And that's what it was saying. It was like Chrissy was like, she's over there in her chat. Yeah, but you are jealous now because what? She's not kissing your. It seems
so
like Chrissy wants
was
Jazz
Liv
to kiss her ass.
over in was that Liv that was over in Jazzy's chat?
Yes.
Oh, I can't stand her.
I don't like her neither,
I was
but
gonna start cussing her out, and I
I
thought I'm
mean,
gonna
to be
block. I said no.
fair, they made up and they're
But
cordial
she's
now.
trash. Liv is the type of person that would F her man. She don't that's not the type of person she needs around her children or anything. That's
Exactly, diving.
a choice, but
I'm
I'm
reading
just
the
like,
chat.
oh.
Yeah, Chrissy just, she has more subscribers. Jazz looks like a regular smegular kind of girl. Chrissy seems like she's more over the top, nails, hair, makeup, and it seems like she wants Jazz to run up behind her. You
Yeah.
haven't talked to me in 2 months, but who are you? You haven't talked to me in 2 months neither. You know what I mean? If you concerned
Yeah.
about us not talking, why haven't you reached out? You know?
So do you think that they just grew apart and they
I
probably should
think
have
that they grew apart. I think that Chrissy is controlling. She reminds me of a few YouTubers. You know, I think she's controlling. It's like, oh, you haven't talked to me, but you're in live chat. So what? She can be wherever she wants to be.
yeah.
Like, who are you to even say she hasn't talked to you in 2 months? How about y'all haven't talked to each other?
But the thing that got me is how come Jazzy didn't even wish her a happy birthday?
Well,
And that's what really
Tracy, her
Oh,
birthday was yesterday. They haven't talked in 2 months.
no, but if
mm,
that's my best friend, I'm gonna be calling them on that day. We know all day long everybody's been telling her happy birthday, but you text her. This is what I didn't understand
I
about
mean,
Jazzy.
to be honest, it would be fake. If I haven't talked, I had a friend that did that to me. They hadn't talked to me in 6 months. And then my birthday came along and they want to call. I was in Atlantic City. They want to call me like, happy birthday. I'm like, where you been at?
It
I'm
was
like, you
even
could have
still,
saved
I don't
that.
think she cared about me because people get busy with life. I have friends that I don't talk to for months at a time, and we pick up just where we left off because we're just that type of
Tracy,
friendship.
people
So
make time for what they want to make time for.
I
You know what I
think
mean? It
we
ain't never too much busyness in life for the people that you
right.
love and care
but see,
about.
this
If
is
Chrissy
different.
And
wanted to
can I
talk to
can I
her,
just say something
she
really
could call her.
quickly? I'll make
Yeah.
it short and sweet.
Mhm.
Let's we're all it's all hypocrisy. Okay, so let's not. We're all going to sit here. We are part of being a hypocrite.
It is
You know,
hypocritical because I know I
we're
am.
we're we're all hypocritical.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, I don't like to get into talking about this lady's personal things, and so I don't mean to come
No,
up here again. But I also will say this, that the fact of the matter is, like, when people are talking about this person, that's also when they are talking about this person, they are using other things to as a weapon. As I mean, black women
Uh-oh, your voice kind of went out.
I agree whatever she's about to say. I could touch on it. Chrissy weaponized mental health. You know what I mean? She really went
Yeah.
low today, and it
yeah.
was unnecessary.
But we can't tell. But then
I'm gonna
again,
take
we can't tell people how to fight.
I'm a
But that's the
right.
thing,
I'm gonna
Tracy.
take my
There
ass
should be
downstairs.
boundaries when it's people that
Thank
you
you,
once
Toya.
loved. When it's people that you once
Yeah.
loved, it should be boundaries. It
Yeah.
should be something in your heart that say, I'm not going to take it there. Have people lost all sense of morality?
Yes, they have. Because, like for instance, I was dragging Brianna for her weight, and why?
But
Because
you never loved Brianna and y'all
no,
don't know
that's
each
true.
other in real
That's
life.
true. That's different. Yeah.
Like,
And
y'all
she
are
was telling me how I
YouTube
can't have kids,
strangers.
so I started talking all up under her clothes and got more vulgar. But but
Yeah, but you don't know her.
yeah, we didn't say we weren't friends and we hadn't hung out or nothing like that. So
Nothing.
They've
These
known each other
girls
for
were
years.
friends. They've exchanged money, secrets, children, watch my kids, Christmas gifts. How dare
Oh
you come on
man.
here and tell people that she was about to jump off of, whatever? How dare you? What about when your husband left you and you were in your low point? I saw the video. People forget about their struggles when they get, a little elevated. They forget about the things that they went through. And I listened to something Jay Wilson said, and I stand by that in life. I always remain humble, no matter
Oh,
what.
me too. And to be
Always.
honest, I never throw up in people's face what I've done for them. I never donate. Hey, I remember one time somebody reminded me, and I never bring it up, but somebody reminded me remember when Nicole was crying, and I don't like when people cry, whatever that I care about. And I remember, and they were like, Tracy, you remember you gave her $100? And I was like, yeah. I didn't need to bring it up, but I was thinking back on it afterwards, and I was like, yeah, I was like, but that's okay, because I'm not the type to come on here and say, hey, I did X, Y, and Z for you. I did this, I did that. No, people want to say, like, people want to say I didn't help them out on their channels. Fine, whatever. It is what it is. That's just me. But
Right.
see, people, they have like, to me, Chrissy is like a go-getter. Okay, that's why I think that's why her business is so successful, and she is like a teacher. That's why she's so organized, I think. So she's on there, not to be, not to be saying that I like her better than Jazz, because I don't. I love them both equally. But sometimes
Right.
when I feel like, I have strong opinions about things, and I'll say, okay, I still like this one, but this is what I feel about this person. So I think that because she does that, she helps out a lot of people in whatever way, because she's just naturally that type of person. So then maybe she gets, pooped on a lot like everybody else. And so she was tired of it. She's like, oh, another one. Maybe that's how she was thinking. She was like, I did. And to hear that, you didn't do anything for me. She's like, I helped you. She said she even told her that she helped her because she was in some contract with her, that she couldn't really get out of with her channel. And she was missing out on all this money on her endorsements. And she even told her, that you need to, just, if you have to close that
Make
out.
another. Yeah, she told us. Yeah, she told her 175,000 subscribers. Basically, all that lady business. Yeah, she did. I
Yeah.
heard her say that tonight. And then once again, it's backhanded. It's like you did all of this for me only for us to fall out. And then you come on here to your almost 200,000 subscribers and tell. I mean, she went into deep detail.
Let me ask you something, Miss Philadelphia. Do you feel a little bit more empathy at Jazzy because she's pregnant? Do you think?
No, I don't feel empathy because she's pregnant. I mean,
Okay.
that, yeah, they saying she's hormonal, but to be honest, I think she handled herself very well tonight under all the pressure she was under. She handled herself better than Chrissy. I have an angst with Chrissy because of the S word, because I know you don't like to use it, and I
Yeah.
see it done so
Yeah.
much on social media where people
Yeah.
weaponize that, and it's not okay.
And
I
I'm trying
have
to get better, but
family
I think
members
I
that
did
have did the
exactly.
S.
It's a
It's
serious
very
thing.
triggering.
It really is. It is a
You
serious
know,
thing. This is why, this is, and I know I've said it with, Jazzy or whatever, but not this Jazzy, but the other Jazzy with the kids that she lost. But I'm just like, I don't, it's a fine line. I'm telling you, it's hard to be friends with a YouTuber in real life. To me, it's just hard because
absolutely.
it's always going to be, you can try not to really, it's not even about a competition, but it's the fact that it's so many trolls get in your ear. It takes a strong person, just like it takes a strong person to be neutral, because people don't believe that you can be neutral. And I'm like, no, you
Oh,
can be.
I'm very like Tracy. You've been watching me. I
Oh,
am very neutral.
oh yeah, you are.
Especially
Mhm.
over here. I learned the hard way when I first came on. I was like, all involved, but no, not now. I just watch everybody. I might drop a little few words or whatever, or jump on a panel here and there,
Yeah,
but I want to be able to go in everybody chat. So I
yeah,
can't be dragging people or picking sides,
right.
because
Yeah,
I'm not going to be able to go in people chat. You know what I'm
that's
saying? So I've
Mm-hmm.
learned the rules over in this section to just sector to just be neutral. Like I'm in everybody's live when everybody's dragging everybody.
Right.
Sometimes I drop down, sometimes I don't, But you know
Right.
what I did want to say? I'm glad I'm up here now. You
Mm-hmm.
might not like this, Tracy. You,
Oh,
you
go ahead.
probably won't like this, but I just want to just give you just, just I'm gonna just say some words.
Okay.
Now I know you beefing with Jazzy. I really do. Now I don't know Jazzy. I just
Mm-hmm.
found out about Jazzy through this whole debacle with the merger and all of that.
Uh-huh.
But I do think you're a little hard on her, Tracy. You know what I mean? I
Really?
think you should give her some grace. You know what I mean? Because she has been through a lot. You know what I mean? And you never know
But she,
where
the Miss
people are
Philadelphia,
going through.
the problem I have with her is she's all happy. She's like, oh, she's laughing. I'm gonna get ready to live my best life. She's just out here living like and not even caring about those kids. I'm like, I just can't. For me, it just is so hurt. It hurts my heart to think about those kids. I'm like, you don't even care about them, and she's running around here willy nilly. That's what gets me. I'm
But
like,
Tracy, you never know. People put on airs. When she get off this thing, she might be the S. You never know. You know what I mean? People can be pushed and pushed. You know what I mean? So
mm-hmm.
I'm not telling you what to do on your page or nothing, but you have been brutal, Tracy. And I'm being honest. You
I
have
have
been
been,
brutal, and it
No,
has
she hasn't been
made me
brutal.
have
No.
some compassion.
She's
I have.
actually she's not been brutal. The reason why she hasn't been brutal because all this stuff is out there. And no, do not.
Excuse me. I understand what you're saying, but just because it's out there don't mean we have to
I
participate
know,
in
but
tearing people down
I
because you
agree with
don't.
you. I
Wait a
agree,
minute.
Miss
I wasn't done
Philadelphia.
with Tracy. You kind of just like
Hold on,
jumped in.
hold on,
You're
y'all.
Where
right.
you been
I'm
at?
sorry. My bad. You're right. Lo
I want
siento.
y'all to
I'll
press
fall
one,
back.
press one, y'all.
Miss
My chat.
Philadelphia, you're right. I'll fall back. You're right. I can.
The lady
Hold
even
Yes.
on, I'm
said
gonna
she
check.
has mental illness. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? She
You're
said
being
she
too
has
much.
depression. And I
But
just think
yeah,
Tracy is a good person and I want to see her
I
do
respect the
better
fact that
because I
you told
know
me
she
that.
has a good heart and she wants the best for the kids and so and
Yes,
so.
I
But
do. I love
that
kids.
way you're going about it is not necessary. It's kind of like counterproductive because y'all never know. This lady has been being attacked on every angle. Now
Okay.
she has a whole, and I'm not advocating for her. I could care less if she want to put her stuff on YouTube.
She came
It's
after
going to
me.
get talked about.
That's a problem, Miss
You know,
Philadelphia. That's the problem that I'm.
and I
And the
get
thing
that.
is, like, I don't believe in attacking anyone. I'm with you on that. I do
Yeah,
agree, but there is a joke that I have going on where I'm like, why is this woman's personal diary in my algorithm? Meaning her personal diary is everywhere where
you're
I'm
right. And
actually
you know what? I
and the thing
see
is
it.
like
What's your
I
name,
don't
Toya?
yes, and
Toya.
the thing is
Okay.
like I'm not here to attack her. I don't want her to put her business out there. And the thing is she's putting herself to attacks. And so hold on.
I agree,
Sorry.
and I find it very.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see.
Dog.
Let's
Sorry,
hear,
my dog is.
let's hear her, and
I
then we'll do
find it
you
crazy. And
for.
her and millions of people
Uh-huh.
put all their lives out on social media. I don't understand it.
Hmm.
I can't, and I'm not trying to make Tracy. I know, listen, Tracy is
No, I
beefing,
respect it.
Jazzy is beef, Jazzy is
My
fighting
thing
with
is,
everybody. So
and the
she
thing
can
is, like, I
handle
don't want to beef
herself.
with this woman. And the thing is, like, because that woman's business is not my business. It is
Right.
not
Right.
my business. And I don't want to get involved with it. I've noticed it since I've been snooping around for the past year or so. So it's
Mhm.
always out there. And so when I'm like, even when I've said, like,
Oh,
please
D-Nice,
don't put yourself out there,
hold on, Toya. D
like,
Nice. Okay, we're talking about another Jazzy. If she's saying that I put Jazzy stuff out there, we're talking about another Jazzy that gave away her kids, not our Jazzy, because D Nice is
oh, well,
neutral. D Nice was
oh,
in the
never
chat.
mind.
We were
Let
going
me
back and
shut my
forth.
ass up. I'm going
Love
back
Jazzy.
downstairs.
Okay, go ahead, baby. No, go ahead, Toya. Go ahead, baby. I just wanted to let D Nice know.
They
No,
hitting
think
one, Tracy. They hitting one.
I just want to know. I like to know. But Miss Philadelphia, that doesn't discount what you said. Trust me, because
I know,
you
Tracy,
got me feeling
I
guilty.
wouldn't
You
steer
got me
you
feeling
wrong,
guilty.
but I feel so bad for her because she won't just log off. I be wanting so many people to just log off, take
Yeah.
a break. You're getting attacked on every angle. You got Tommy Sotomayor. Everybody know your kids is going. It's just a mess. I be like, damn, you was just in Philadelphia trying to fight. You was just in Atlanta almost getting shot. Like, log off before you can't take it no more and decide to just go jump off of a damn bridge. It's a mess. So
So I
my
didn't
thing is,
so I just
I
leave her
see,
alone.
I don't think, I just know that y'all didn't, I just didn't know where y'all beef
It
started from
wasn't
because
that
I know
deep.
she's
It
in a
really
whole
wasn't
different
that deep.
sector.
It wasn't that deep, but then she started telling me that she was gonna come to my door, and I'm like, "What?" That's when I was like, "Come!" I was like, and it
Someone
freaked
said,
me
I think she be laughing because, well, of course she's in pain. I mean, anybody, listen, we all are going through something. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Shit is crazy out here. You know what I mean? That's just the bottom line. I have issues. I have a rebellious daughter I'm dealing with now, but I get up every day and I put on a brave face and I do what I have to do when I show up in the world. Now,
right.
what goes on behind closed doors is something totally different. Like I said, I have a daughter fresh out of high school, has a boyfriend. She's not listening to me. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? She's
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 now, but she's still my baby. You know what I mean? But when I go to work, when I show up in
Mhm.
the world, you don't
Mhm.
know these things that is going on with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not telling you.
But why
Jazzy
is
has
she out
just
there
decided to
laughing?
tell us.
And she may be in pain, but she's laughing to my she's giving her to live her life and have a good time. And I mean, she's not even caring. I'm just like, to
So
me,
she presents that she's
that's
not caring because we don't know. Obviously something is going on with her. The way she's acting to me, she's acting very erratical. You know what I mean? She's not acting like someone that has, their mental together, traveling from state to state, putting herself in danger, making threats, fighting with everybody online. You know what I mean? To me, she doesn't act like someone that is okay. You know what I'm saying? So
and again, y'all, we're talking about Jazzy, not my Jazzy Life. Not my Jazzy Life that's with her, the pregnant one now.
yeah,
This is another
somebody said right, leave home. Yeah, I mean, because you don't
one.
know what people going through. Like I caught myself just yesterday, like I was in the car driving and someone cut me off and I literally was about to like, flip him the bird and like, but then I said, you know what? This person might be crazy. He can go around all he want. Let him go head on because it ain't worth no road rage incident and somebody having a bad day and jumping out their car
Yeah.
shooting me or hurting me because you don't know what people are going through. Now, only reason
Yeah,
why I brought up
absolutely.
Jazzy, the one who lost her kids, is because I felt so bad for her, and I'm like,
I didn't
damn.
know I was being that
I
ugly.
mean, you reached out to her mom, Tracy. I mean, you really
Yeah, that
were
is bad.
brutal, Tracy. You know
Oh
better
my
than that,
God. I thought
Tracy.
I changed. I thought I
I
changed.
thought you changed too, Tracy, because remember one time you couldn't stand me. I
I
never did
know.
nothing
I
to you.
remember.
I think because I was cool like the Jay Wilson, but I never said nothing about you. You just used to attack me. I think it was over Yamin too. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
yeah,
It
but
was.
once
Yeah,
you
I
said
thought
you
it was
changed
too.
and you came back, you
I
and Jay Will, I'm
know.
like, oh, Tracy is doing good. She's doing
Oh
entertainment. She's
God.
doing
Okay.
different stuff. Let me go support Tracy. You unblocked me. Then I'm like, oh gosh, she's calling people moms. She's getting donations to do
I know.
interviews on people moms now. This
I know.
what we doing, Tracy?
I know. Okay, you're right.
I'm like,
You're
oh
right.
gosh, she is really going
And
far
see,
with
and
this.
now all it takes is for somebody to tell me that. And at first I'll be like, no, no. And then I'll be like, yeah, you're right. It just
They said, Tracy, you be going in. I mean, like, listen, I don't know Jazzy. I only know what I see. I just found out about their sector from, the whole Clyde Diva gate. So
yeah.
I've been watching her, grown folks, Cookie, I've been over there just like y'all been over there. But I see that she's having some real life problems and some real shit going on. So I'm like, like, I wish people would, not just you, Tommy. I mean, it's like a pile, it's like a dog pile. She's fighting with like 15 people, and everybody is dragging her about her children. That's,
But at
she's,
what point, I know I'm gonna get frustrated with her at one point. I'm gonna ease up, but I know I'm gonna get frustrated because I'm like, she's not worried about her damn. I'm just like, I just cannot. It just, I don't know. In my mind frame,
I
I
get it, Tracy. But Tracy, you'll be fighting everybody because there's so many women, unfortunately, that don't give a damn
And you know,
about their
I added, look,
children,
Toxic
and that's
Diamond's
sad.
on that list. I cannot stand her. She's a
Yeah, I don't
disgusting
like
human
Liv.
being.
I didn't even subscribe to her. I think she's trash. To be
She's
honest, I just think
disgusting. I
she's
can't
trash.
stand her.
Yeah.
And I have a whole lot to say on her. And she just went on today talking about, oh, and her kids wasn't gonna say this to her, and she cussed out her mama today again, and somebody, and I just said she's disgusting to me. Because I'm like,
She
and,
needs back inpatient. Yeah, if she was an inpatient, she was in a mental institute. So you never know what's gonna
hey,
put a
Shells.
person over the edge. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
feel
you're
like if
right.
I'm gonna launch my channel, already, you gotta subscribe to me, Tracy.
Oh
But
yeah, I will.
I'm on there somewhere. I'm not in the algorithm, but
Okay.
I'm not going to be beefing with anyone, but I just believe in, when you see somebody really going, I know y'all are beefing, but she's really going through life situations. And I just feel like if let
Listen.
everybody else jump on, I think you better
Okay.
than that. Me
I'm not.
personally, I think your
Okay.
content is good over
You're
here.
right.
I
I
don't
can
think
see
you
that
need
other
to
stuff.
be dragging down another one. I know you care about kids or whatever, but
Yeah.
you would have a whole war to fight. You know what I mean? If you going to be fair about it, you might as well drag everybody that don't take care of their children. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
like she got so much going on, and I do have compassion for her because I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, she done lost her kids. She's trying to fight people. Like, is she the S word?
You,
Because it
you
seems
have
like
you
the
have
things
and
she's
see you have a
doing.
lot of compassion too, and show this. So does Tracy three. Tracy three, baby. I be seeing you. I know she
Yeah,
loves
I do. I
her jazz.
do.
Yeah, some jazzy, and I get it. I know because she's a mother and she's
She
going
is a
through
mother. And listen, I'm a mother
all.
of one. My daughter is 18. She just turned 18 in June,
Mhm.
graduated high school, going to Westchester University next, not this semester, but next semester. And
Mhm.
it's not easy. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get a handbook on how to be a parent. Have I been the best mother? No. Have I
Mhm.
beat my daughter, cursed at her, all of that? Yes, you don't get a handbook on how
Yeah.
to be a parent. I chose to have one because I had her at 19 and I knew that the kind of person I am, I'm a free spirit. I like to get up and go. Like, I'm on the live with you now, but when I get off, I'm
Mhm.
getting in the shower, getting dressed, and I'm going to the casino. You know
Ooh,
what I mean? So
that's
when you
great.
have children, you
Mhm.
can't just do stuff like that. I'm the type of person
Yeah.
that'll get up in the middle of the night, go to Wawa to get me some quesadillas at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
realized that one child was enough for me. And like I said, she's 18, I'm 38. I had her at 19. I think I did damn good. You know what I mean? Like, we 20
Yeah.
years apart. I don't want any more. Her dad has four more, so she has other siblings, and I'm happy for her. But like I said, I am 38. There will be no more children, no
Yeah.
more
I hear you,
coming out
babe.
of here. Seriously, because it's just it's not all that it's cracked up to be. And I love my daughter. Don't get me wrong, but being a mother, being a parent is very hard. It is extremely hard, and
I couldn't even imagine. God just knew because I really don't think, I think that I would be I think I would be overprotective, trying to overdo everything. And I would
they said I
probably do
respect
stuff
that
crazy,
Tracy is
you
taking
know?
creative. Yeah, because I'm not going to tell Tracy
Thank
nothing
you, Shelly.
creative criticism. Yeah, because I didn't know how to say this to Tracy because I'm like, let them have Jazzy. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
already got it. Now you can do what you want. I'ma still watch. If she
No,
says
I don't
something
want
about you and you decide to drag her, that
to. Yeah.
I don't have a dog in the fight. But as your subscriber, as someone
Yeah.
that's been watching over in this section almost four
And a lot of
years,
people agree with you. Yeah. They
like I'm on, I like you, you like me, we both women, you're older than me, you know what I mean, but we still are both women, you know what I mean. I'm like, woman to woman, even though you in the, it's a way to be in the B sector and
right.
still have some humility, you know what I'm saying. And that's
Yeah.
a lot of the reason why, I just don't, because I've seen some crazy stuff over here. The whole China doll debacle, like that was
Oh God.
horrible to me.
Yeah, that was
Like it's just no kind of, decency about it. Like you could cut. I mean, damn. I mean, we dragging dead people up now.
yeah.
Like I've
That
seen
was it for me.
people.
I was like, oh my God,
Yeah, I've seen
that
some
right there.
horrible things
Yep.
on social media, not just in this section, just in
And then it
general.
made me what made me reach out to the mother was because she was talking about my mother and she goes, "Oh, I have a picture with your mom in the coffin," and blah, blah, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Mothers?" But
Yeah, I was in that live when you was like, yeah, give up, I'm collecting donations. This will go towards Jazzy's mother's interview. I'm like, oh Lord, Tracy's back to her shit again.
I know.
I'm like, she was doing good, dragging everybody over here and dragging, Cloud, whatever. I'm like, but then she about to interview somebody, mom. This
Yeah,
might send this
Beatrice,
girl over the edge,
Beatrice, we have not been attacking Jazzy. Okay, my Life, not my Jazzy Life. We have been talking about another Jazzy.
Yes, don't they
So
not?
please get it
Jazzy from
together.
Clyde Diva's section.
Yeah,
Jazzy
Jazzy. There's
Reloaded. That's who we're
my
talking
Jazzy. I
about.
love Jazzy dearly. My Jazzy is Jazzy.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
like the
Jazzy that
mommy. You gotta
I
say the
like.
not the mommy sector Jazzy, the
Yeah, not
Jazzy
the
from
mommy.
Clyde
What?
Diva in them
Yeah,
sector.
exactly. So we are not
I
dragging.
see them
So we
saying
like,
that, but
yeah,
yeah, because I heard she was just in my city, and I'm like, this lady is going, and even her, like, accountability has to be taken on
yeah,
her end too, because like log off, you know what I mean?
mhm,
Stop
yeah,
city hopping, going to people's houses before you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah.
not saying she's a
Well, you
saint.
know how I feel. You know how I feel. I have a different viewpoint of that. I'm not even gonna get into that because
Oh
y'all
no,
be
I know how
mad.
you, and that's, but Tracy, somebody gonna
I
get hurt.
still
You
agree
know
with.
that, right?
I do know somebody,
Somebody
but I'm
can
telling
get
you,
hurt.
there's consequences. Exactly, I agree. But people with their mouths, they keep talking mess. So you don't know
Oh,
people's
I
brain
listen.
brain. You don't
I
know
have grown,
people can
Tracy.
snap.
I used to be a high head. Like I'm a Scorpio, and I used
Hmm.
to be a real high head. I have fought a couple family members. I
Hmm.
have really changed because I'm the type of person, I'm not with all that talking neither. Like, I'm not above violence. Well, I wasn't.
Right.
I'm above it just a tad bit now,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? Because like I said, I have a house job. I don't, you in Philadelphia, when you hit someone or fight someone, if they call the cops, you go to jail for assault. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's
So
how it
I
is
don't have
here. Both
time,
people. If you
yeah,
have a
to be
fight, you
like
can't be like,
catching
stay in
charges and
custody.
shit.
Both people go to jail. Hmm.
Yeah, in certain states like Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is a Commonwealth state. So even if the person don't come to court, the Commonwealth will pick it up and still, take you to trial. So
Hmm.
that's the bad part about Pennsylvania. You could beat somebody up and they won't show up to court, but the Commonwealth will pick it up. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like the person is not even here and you still, trying to prosecute me. So that's the messed up part about it. So
Yeah.
but
So
I
we
was
kind of went on to her, y'all. We went on, sorry, we got off to, I got off topic. We went on to them, but yeah, the initial conversation is about Jazzy, my Jazzy Life, and Chrissy. Okay, Strong Mommy Chrissy. And I love them both. So we're just having a discussion about the situation because I just felt like they both could have, I mean, to me, it was brought to YouTube, but they both could have handled it differently. It just was a
absolutely.
lot of, if they would have, if you set the expectations of the friendship up in advance, then you'll know what's expected. So you can't be assuming someone knows and they can read their mind. I think that's what happened. Is that they literally thought one thought more of the other one, and then there was some resentment in there for whatever reason. Because I
Yes,
think
it was.
Chrissy felt some type of way too because she had befriended, I guess, another person, whoever that person was, another mommy, somebody from the mommy sector or whatever. And
See,
she,
that's why I don't do women because they are so catty. I
yeah.
swear. You know what I mean? Like all
Some
of
men
this.
are too. Some men are
I
too,
mean,
especially
men
in our
too.
sector.
I agree,
Mhm.
but a bunch of women, that's a
Yeah.
recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? In
Mhm.
my opinion. Now, I have lifelong friends, you know what I mean, and family members that I consider friends, but it's just like they're fighting over now, are they going to be able to come back from this? Like,
I really think I think what's the main thing is what Toya said. The main thing is this would have never popped off, but I think what is playing in her mind is the fact that Jazzy does not, I mean, Chrissy does not like Chris. That's the main thing because no matter what, anytime she probably will bring up Chrissy, I don't care what nobody say, but I know that Chris is going to have something to say because he knows in the back of his mind she don't like him. That's the thing, and that's what's gonna ultimately, you
but
know,
see, this is the issue. But
lead.
see, this is why Jazzy has to be careful. You have this is just in life. You have to be if me and my man is going through something, you can't go tell your friends every single thing because
True.
when you stay with him and they wind up not liking him because of the things you've said, then it
Hmm.
becomes a conflict of, it becomes a problem. Like,
True.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Chrissy doesn't know Jazzy man personally. She's only going off of things obviously Jazzy's told her, but Jazzy's still with him. And now Chrissy don't like him, and now it's
And
causing
see,
issues
another
in
thing
their
is
friendship.
we don't know ourselves what maybe Chris has done too, because they people have things they confide. I don't confide. I never confide in friends when I had things going personally with whoever I was with. I would tell them a portion of it, but I would never tell them the whole thing. Why? Because you don't know you're gonna get back with that man, and then that friend is gonna be pissed off with you because they're gonna be trying to say, I told you this and that when everybody gotta live their lives for
I
themselves.
have an aunt
And I
who
think maybe
husband, she married him after 6 months. We knew he was a male, a womanizer. He
mm-hmm.
wound up he was a recovering addict. He wound up smoking crack again, stealing her wedding ring, jewelry, her car. When she came to me and was telling me everything, I never once said I told you so. You want to know why? Because I didn't tell her a damn thing. All I was a shoulder to her.
Yep.
I didn't give her
Yeah.
any of. But see, you got to meet people where they at. See, I know my aunt and I know the
Mhm.
kind of woman she is. So
Exactly.
I wasn't going to give her no advice because I knew she wasn't leaving that man.
Right.
So what I would
Exactly.
tell her was, you just if you love him, go to counseling, do what's best for you. I never gave her advice what I really wanted to say because you got to
Mhm.
meet people where they at. And I know
Yeah.
that she wouldn't have got mad at me for staying, but she wouldn't
Mhm.
have felt comfortable confiding in me anymore. And my duty, my goal is to have a good relationship with my aunt and create a safe space for her.
Right.
Sometimes, even with Chrissy, like sometimes you have to just be a friend and an ear instead of being so judgmental. You know what I mean? Just because you going through something with your
Exactly.
man
See,
don't
that's what
mean
I
you
told
ready to
her.
leave him. You know what
And
I
I
mean?
told her that in the chat. I said, that's her choice. We all have to make our own choices. Because if we lived our life based on what somebody else said, where would we be? We would be all over the place.
Because truth be
You know?
told, Tracy, Chrissy doesn't have a good track record with men.
Oh no, I know. And from what I've seen, yeah, I know that she
So
does.
we have
I think
to
she's learned a lot, but people can say the same thing about her. People were saying that she's still married. I'm not judging that or whatever. I don't know if she's still married or not.
she's not
But
married to the one she's
hey,
with
Miss
though.
Toby. Oh, she's not. Oh, yeah, she's not married to the one
That's
she's
the
with.
so that's what I'm saying is
Oh,
like people want to sit on high horses sometime in
mhm,
life, and sometimes the messenger is the reason why the message can't get through. You see what I'm saying? Like how
mhm,
you got XYZ and your track record is in the toilet, but yeah, you got so much to say about what choices you have to let people have their own walk in life. You know what I mean? And I'm
yeah.
learning that just from my daughter. She 18 now. I'm trying to show her the ropes, but she's grown now. And you know what I mean? She might have to learn these lessons the hard way if she don't want to listen to me. And I have
Aria,
to accept
hold
that.
on, babe. Aria, how am I being biased? How am I being biased about what?
CPR nurse, I do have a channel. It's called Miss Philadelphia. I
Yeah.
want y'all to subscribe
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah.
I'm going to
Subscribe
be
to her.
doing
What's your
content
link? What's
on.
your link in the chat, babes?
I don't even know how to do that, Tracy.
Let me just
Ask one of your moms. Could they
y'all.
maybe go find me? I
Yeah.
have like a
Can y'all go get Miss Philadelphia's channel, y'all? Because we need to promote. Because yes, you do be. I love it. I love the fact because a lot of people think that they can't come up here and tell me how they really feel because I'm gonna bite their head off because I used to. But no, you're strong and you're giving me your opinion, and I
and
respect
I'm
it.
doing it. See, it's all about respect. I'm not coming up here like, oh, you shouldn't be dragging kids.
Exactly.
No, I'm coming up here like Tracy. I'm a supporter. I'm a subscriber. Me and you have came a long way, and I'm just speaking from a human standpoint. You know what I mean? Woman to woman, like we all women at the end of the day. I don't
Yeah.
know what Jazzy's been through. Jazzy reloaded from the black sector. Let me say that so they'll understand. I don't know what she's been through in life, but I know
Mhm.
she's on a, going through something right now. It's
Right.
very evident. So I'm like, Tracy, you're better than that. You know what I mean? I don't know you to be a bully and to
But at
just be
what point
dumping
is
down
she
on
gonna
people.
but the kids are gone, so at what point is she going to, be better? I mean, do you
Well,
think that
Tracy, you have to let she has to figure that out. Like we can't. You could want better
you
for her,
don't
but if
judge her?
she's not there, she's not there. And then I don't know what it's like to lose children. I don't know what it's like
I
to
can't
have
even imagine. I just
mental
imagine.
problems. Thank God. You know what I mean? So we don't know her
Mhm.
walk. We don't know if she was abused as a child. Some people don't do right because they wasn't taught right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's just the real. And this is coming from a mother. Like my grandmother raised me. My mother didn't raise me. My grandmother raised me. My
Right.
mother was mentally ill. She had a
Oh,
nervous breakdown
this is
when
why
I
this
was
hits home
one.
for you. Okay, this is
You know
why
what I'm
it,
saying? So
yeah.
she was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So
Yeah.
my grandmother raised me from one until, she passed away. Till when I was 20, she passed away. So she taught me things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some people, she didn't just raise me, she taught me things and she raised me and she showed me the ropes. Everybody don't have that. Everybody
Right.
hasn't had that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
you're right.
don't know why some of these women, the ages that they are, behave in the manner that they behave, but everybody wasn't raised the same. That's the only way I can rationalize it because I would never come on YouTube and put all my personal business out. But that's me.
I've learned. I've
You
learned. I
know?
mean, I never have because I guess being a hairstylist, if you say one thing, I mean, your business will be all in the salons. And I guess that's why I'm a lot more patient with a lot of things too. With listening to people because you have to be a good listener to be a hairstylist too. It's like everybody they tell you everything, so that's why I don't go around gossiping. Oh, so and so did this and did it. No, no, no. I'm not gonna do that because I know that it's just people are telling you stuff, and people gonna tell you everything all day, but it's not for me to go around to so and so and start stuff.
Right. And I agree. And
You know.
Tracy, I would
Mhm.
say, I like you and and I see what you're doing or whatever, but you could be better. Give her some
Yeah,
grace and give her some advice. You know what I mean? Like if you
yeah,
really want to do something, to help the situation, give her
yeah,
some advice. Maybe she's listening in on this. You know what I'm saying? Like you just never know. Like my mother, she was messing with a guy and rumor has it like they was my family, you know how you hear things. They were
yeah.
saying the man drove her crazy. So I don't know what made her have a nervous breakdown, but she surely had one and had to be in a mental institution. And
Right.
this is something dear to my heart, but I'm speaking on it because I feel like it's relevant. You know what I mean? Because my family didn't know that she was going crazy or whatever the case may be. They just thought she was acting strange or but come to find out she was dealing with some mental issues. So yeah, we might see Jazzy reloaded from the beef sector coming on here acting like nothing is going on, but that's what the camera's on.
Yeah,
She might be the S word, when the cameras is off. I can't imagine what she's going through. I've never went through it. And I try to put myself in people's shoes, and I would never tear anyone down in the midst of something so sensitive.
yeah. You are
But I'm
so.
not saying that's what I'm just saying she has to take accountability too. Like she can't keep getting on here fighting with people, traveling, making threats. And then I have sympathy because I see through that. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah,
not like, oh, she deserved it because she was just at Lady Lie House. No, obviously she doesn't have anything to lose. I mean, you're showing up at people's houses and stuff. Like, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on? That you would be taking these risks with your life because that's what it is. So I question her behavior. And I'm not saying, I know you're not a bad person, Tracy, but This lady, it ain't that I don't think y'all beef is that deep.
It's not really that deep. That's I'm like, it's not
So
really.
I feel like you should be the better not the bigger person, but the better person, and just give her some grace. You know what I mean? Because you got tons of content just in your sector and all the other sectors you
Exactly, and
be in, to
exactly,
be
because I was
honest.
everywhere. Yeah, you're right. You're
You
right.
know?
And it's not even
So
about yeah, it's not even about that. I guess it was just to prove a point, but you know what? There's no point to be proven because she did,
life
either
has
way.
proven a point to some
Yeah,
degree. You know what I mean?
exactly.
That's not a read, Jazzy. I'm just being honest. You've been
Exactly.
through a
So,
lot. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
you're going through a lot. So I
exactly.
would just say, I would say if you want, because it's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. This is your platform. But I would like to see, as a subscriber, as someone that rocks with you and like you, I would like to see you do better and not drag this lady down even further than where she's already at. Me
Yeah,
personally. Because I
you're
like you and I know that you could do better. Because, I mean, y'all beef ain't that deep.
it really isn't. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
You're right. It really isn't. Like nobody has done anything. I mean that bad on YouTube like that because now I know it's all about people want to outdo people to get a shocking reaction. People want to dig deep. It is what it is. But I'll never be like I'm gonna pull up to somebody's house. Now, if somebody pulls up here, it's totally different. But I don't feel the need to go and pull up, and do stuff like that. I just don't.
yeah, no, I'm not. I was from a little girl. I was raised. You don't go to people's houses. You don't know what they got in there. That's just something very dangerous. And I said that, and Cookie heard me, and I'm glad that she received it because it's the truth. Like she could have gotten hurt, and I'm glad that she didn't get hurt. I'm glad
Yeah.
that grown folks TV used some kind of restraint and wasn't trying to like look, do a VS and look like hype for his followers and make a stupid decision and put his hands on that lady. You know what I mean? Because it really could have ended bad for both parties. So I hope that people stop pulling up to people houses. It's not cute. It's not entertainment or entertaining. It's
Mhm.
very dangerous. And people have lost their lives. Countless people have lost their lives behind social media.
And I
So
always say you just never know what may trigger somebody. So when belittling them and you keep taunting them, you want to push them over the brink. Sometimes you push them over the brink, and that's what you get. They roll up on you, and that's what happened. Unfortunately,
no, I agree because
Mhm,
that's why I said I'm going to launch my channel, but it's going to be about content like this, like mental health. I
mhm.
refuse to get in the beef sector, not because I'm afraid or anything. It's because you don't know who you sparring with. And
Right.
everybody is not going to keep it on YouTube.
True.
Everybody
Yeah.
is not going to take a roast and a gag lightly. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
tend to just stay out of that sort of, friction because people are crazy nowadays. That's just the bottom line. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you could possibly get hurt, over some YouTube shit.
Yeah.
So I when I do launch my channel, damn, ain't none of your minds find it. I'm gonna try to put it in. I don't
Did
how do
y'all,
I put it in,
Shakila?
Tracy?
You go to the three links on your channel. There's the three dots in the
But I
top.
would have to come out of this, right?
Yeah, you'd have to come
And I
out.
go to the all right, so tell me what I gotta do.
Okay, you go to the three dots, and when you go
Mm-hmm.
to the three dots on your page, you
Mm-hmm.
you it'll say what share or whatever. When you hit share, then it's gonna give you your URL for your channel. When you hit copy, so when you copy it, that's gonna be the URL for your channel. So then you'll be able to share it on your wall or with other people. You could put it in my chat, and then I'll share it on my community wall, and then you
Okay,
can
I'll
do it
try
that way.
because that's another like I'm not really like too computer savvy, but I'll try to figure it out. I'll try.
Yeah, because a lot of people they in the chat they're feeling you. They're like,
But
oh
it's
yeah,
Miss Philadelphia. I have on like I have my mask on. It's a different picture than this, I think. I have
she
my
tried to
mask
pull up
on
her-
and
she
like
said
a
she
green shirt.
Tracy said she was trying to pull it up under MS Philadelphia. That's it, right?
Yeah, but I think the words are separate. I think it's MS and then Philadelphia. I don't think it's one big
Right.
word.
She put it together. Yeah, she's put it separate, like MS space.
It's like you're going to see Music Soul Child because he's from Philadelphia, and then if you keep going down, you'll find me. Like people have found me because I seen like Beachy, this beach is better. She
Oh
she
yeah.
followed me. She, matter of fact, I should have told her
Well,
to
look,
share my link, but
Faith, you signed up. Okay, she signed up for you too. Faith,
okay, Faith.
uh,
Now can Faith
Faith,
get
can
my
you please?
link?
I think she can. I don't think I have it blocked for people to put links in here. Faith, can you go get her link and share it on here, please? Try to. I think that you'll be able to do it.
Yeah, if she
CPR
found
nurse
me, then that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing content about like self-love, mental health.
Tracy found it. Thank you, Tracy 3. Yes.
Oh, she found it. Oh, thank you
Yes.
so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I
Mystery
think I
Van,
got
you
like
see,
200
you have a lot
subscribers.
of fans. You have a lot of fans. Look, King Mystery Van said there's a lot of Miss Philadelphia's. You're going to have to learn how to share the link. It's very easy. Yeah, they're going to bring it in here, babes. But a lot of people, you get a lot of people because that are really, you have a lot to give. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you have. Oh, there it is. Carrie Ray put it in here. Thank you,
Oh,
baby.
she
There
found
it is.
it. Oh, thanks,
Yes.
Carrie.
Let me
Yeah,
hit it so I
because
can share it.
everybody really knows me mainly in this sector because I'm in everybody's chat, and I'm not messy, so
Exactly.
people like they like, Miss Philadelphia is cool because I've mastered, learning how to just be neutral and
Mhm.
and just enjoy y'all as content creators. I
Yep.
enjoy all the entertainment. I watch everybody. I'm in everybody, most lives, or I'll catch the replay, and I'm not doing too much. I'm not leaving comments and, oh yeah, I'm just not
Yeah.
doing that,
Yeah,
because
you're not
I want
like
to be able to go in y'all chats and hit
mhm,
y'all links when I'm ready to. And I can't
exactly.
do that if I drag so and so's chat.
You're right. Look, everybody's saying they just saw. That is
Oh, thank
awesome.
y'all. Yes,
That is so
get me there,
amazing.
y'all, and I'll come live and I'll do
Thank you,
some
everybody. That is
good
so
content for y'all because but
you
that's what I
get
was saying.
tired of the
Like
beef.
I
People do get tired of the beef. Like I don't like it's draining. If y'all
yeah,
notice,
I
I
don't
haven't
want to
really been
beef.
on live that much. It's a lot of drain. When you are beefing with people, it drains you literally. Today I was just like I clocked out, I checked out, I watched two movies today. And then I didn't finish the third one, but I was watching two movies and I was like, okay, let me get on live because I don't want to be, you don't want to be fighting every day. Every day is not a battle.
No,
Like, come
I
on.
couldn't do it, Tracy. I'm getting all these emails from people subscribing. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know
Yeah.
I've been around for like 4 years and I have not launched this channel because I don't want to beef, but I don't mind being in the beef sector because there's other content creators over here that are not beefing, and hopefully my platform will grow. If I could start with y'all and it'll grow, that's
It
fine
will.
with me too. But I'm definitely not going to be on. I'm not beefing with anyone. I'm not coming on here to beef. That is not what I'm looking forward to coming on here, introducing myself, and just having real, maybe in-depth conversation about real shit. I
I
might
love
get
it.
segued into the not the black sector, but maybe the conscious sector. I don't know where the
Now that would be
algorithm will put me.
that would be different because I want to know more about like the conscious sector, like where Miss Olivia goes. Like I would like to know more. Like I'm getting into the young Pharaoh and his baby mama and all this other stuff, and I'm listening to that. So you're
Yeah,
gonna do
he's an
good.
asshole. Yeah, I can't with him. I can't. He's
Oh
too
yeah.
much.
I mean, and
I've
not that I'm
watched him.
bashing
He's
him,
a
but
real jerk
I was
off.
watching. He really is. He's totally changed his platform. It's really wild. I'm just like, I'm in shock. But the thing is, another thing is, she was saying his wife, oh well, I need to ask y'all to just stop it and stop saying there's a rumor going around. But see, when you put everything on YouTube, that's what happens.
That
I'm
is
like,
true. Hi, Miss Toby. I see you.
I love
Thank
Miss
you. Did you
Toby.
subscribe, Miss Toby? Hit that link, and Tracy, make sure you share it on your
I will.
community wall too for
I
me,
will.
so I can get the
Well,
people over there and I could do a lot. Well, I got StreamYard, so I can
yes.
actually go live.
Oh, it would be amazing.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think I might do a live maybe this week coming up. I don't know. You gotta put your email in the chat, Tracy, so I'll email you when I'm going to go live. So you
Okay,
can
it's right
like
here.
post it if you don't mind, if you could like
No, it's
post
right
it
here.
for me. So
I
yeah,
don't mind.
put your email down and I'll just email you and say, hey, and yes, it's my real email, but I know you're not going to dox me or anything like
Oh
that.
no, because you
I'm
don't.
not,
You
and then my name is attached, but that's
no,
fine.
you're good,
I'm
babes. No,
not worried about that.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm not. But I am gonna email
Miss
you.
Toby said yes, she is. She subscribed. So a
Oh
lot of
yeah, I
people
think
did.
she is.
Aries did. Miss Toby. A lot of
Kelly
people.
Love did. Kelly Love been subscribed.
Oh yeah, Dutch. I've been missing Duchess. I don't know
Yeah,
how in
he
the
been
hell I've been missing
subscribed.
Duchess lives. I think he goes live early. That's how I've been missing him. But I'm like, ever since he got that dog, I am jealous of the Theodore. Theodore
Oh
is
God, he's so in love with his
ugh,
doggy. And yes, I mean I watch, but I'm not. I don't. I don't. I'm not pet friendly. So I
yeah.
just I watch people with dogs, but I'm petrified. Like when I go to family members' houses, they have to like put their dogs up, even their cats, like in the basement or a
Me
cage.
too.
I
Me too.
won't come in, and they'll be like, "Are you
Mhm.
serious?" Yes. If you don't put the dog away, I'm not coming in.
I don't
I
know why
will
I'm
pull
terrified of them.
off.
I don't know
I
why.
will
I've always been
leave.
scared. And cats, I don't like cats. They are so sneaky. I don't like them.
I'm just afraid of them. I had a bad experience. Almost got bit by a dog, a pit bull. A pit bull. It chased us one day from
Mhm,
school. So I had a really bad experience with dogs. So I'm petrified of them. Like if I go to your house, you
mhm.
have to put it up. It's no, he's a good dog. He's not going to bite. I'll hold him. No, I even lie. I tell people I have a life-threatening allergy. So they'll put their
It's so
pets up. Like serious. I'll be like, your cat, my throat will close up if you don't, put it away or whatever. And they'd be like, all right. I'll lie just to get them to put the
Mhm.
dog or the ant. I don't care. I have to do what I have to do to be comfortable if I'm coming to visit you.
Oh, look, Paul Graves said, Miss Philadelphia, half your face is covered, but a man can still tell you're a pretty lady. And now I know that it's more than just the outside that's beautiful. Oh,
Oh,
that's
thank you
sweet.
so much. But yeah, I'm going to change that picture. I don't know when that I have a mask on. I was promoting the mask, I guess from I think that's a Facebook picture that I
Mhm.
use. But yeah, I have a mask on actually on this one. So,
Yeah, but you could
uh
tell you look
yeah,
beautiful.
I'm going to change it probably tonight. But yeah, I'm not too bad on the eyes. I'll
Oh.
say that.
I
But
tell you what, let me tell you, my friend had a pit bull. Well, she has a pit bull. And I went to her house and I was like, I can't. I was like, no, no, I cannot. So
no.
she was like, I was like, she's like, Tracy, wait, come on. I just want to see something. And I was like, oh God. And I was literally terrified and I was not looking down. And the dog was not trying to lick me or nothing. It was respectful. She was like, here, go ahead and pat it on its head or whatever. And I, not on its head, but on like, go ahead and rub it on the body or whatever. And I was like, okay, let me rub it or whatever. But the dog was so loving. Like if you never, it's like I conquered one of my fears because if you would have told me that is the worst one I ever was terrified of, I'm like, I don't like no pit bull, but that pit bull, it was just loving, very loving. I was like, wow.
I
I mean,
mean, yeah, some of them are, but and like I said, I have family, most of my family members. Thank y'all for subscribing, Diva, Spicy Red Diva, because I'm getting the emails while we're talking. Thank
yes,
you, and thanks for the compliment. Was it Paul? Thank everyone that's
yes,
subscribing. Trust me, you won't regret it. I'm going to give some good content, once I get the hang of it. I
yes.
do want to learn how to
And I
drop the
think
link
it'll
and
be
stuff.
fun. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
so
People
I
will try
might,
and drag you
say a
into
little
stuff, but you already
something
know how
about
that is.
stuff, but
You know
um
how that is. People would try and drag you into stuff, of course, just for being on YouTube. But
yeah, but
that's
seriously,
you know,
me. I know
yeah.
like you said, some people are very strong, and I'm a very strong alpha female, and no one is
Hmm.
going to be able to make me,
Exactly.
coerce me, or
Hmm.
none of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not in anything with anyone, and I will
Right.
block your ass quick
I
out
love it.
my
See,
chat.
I love strong
Okay.
women. That's what I like. I love strong women. And it's not that many strong women that you find, but those that are strong, that's what I gravitate towards. Because I'm like, good.
Somebody said, "Is that Cookie?" I don't know if he's being
No,
shady.
that's not Cookie.
No,
You
but
can
we are
say
from the
Cookie, who are
same
you?
area. So, maybe that's why you think that,
This is Miss
Philly girls
Philadelphia.
are kind of aggressive, so to speak, when needed. Not like
Okay,
that,
because I had
though.
your name covered up. That's why they were asking who it was. I had the link up there, your link up there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, but no, my content, I plan on, just keeping it peaceful. I'm not beef. And I know I'm going to be in this sector because I have a lot of y'all subscribers, and that's
Hmm.
fine.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be different. The more the better, the more diversity the better, because I can watch anything. I literally be
Listen,
I
we
be in
watch
the
the
shit
same
section.
things. That's why when I seen your title, I came right in like, no, Chrissy was wrong. I
I
was
know, I
here.
know. Does
We watch
anybody
a
think
lot of
that
the same stuff. Do you
okay.
watch Elder Rashad by you know he's fighting with Cynthia G?
No, I don't watch them. I would like to know
Oh.
about that. So if you do content on that, I would definitely be over there because I would like to know more about it.
Oh yes, he called Cynthia G all kind of bees and sluts and everything. And this is Elder Baba Rashad. He like 70, Tracy. It's
He's
like,
70 and he's
yes,
fighting?
girl, he ain't got no teeth or nothing. He in New
What is wrong
Orleans.
with these? Ray Ellen is going ham over there. I'm like, what is with these 70-year-old women?
I went to because I
And you
seen
know,
that Sean
Miss Regina is like 85.
I seen that Sean shared Miss Ray Ellen, so I had went over there to watch her. I'm like, yo, these old ladies is a whole different breed.
Let me tell you, I was totally I had to literally drag the Miss Patricia Cunningham. Baby, she thought she was about this. Like I checked on some of her old videos and I was like, you know how I am. I was like, oh, don't even. I was like, she can't even fit into a bra. I was like, stop. But
Oh my God.
they be acting about that life. I'm like, what is wrong with them? I don't get it.
Oh my God, Tracy. You drag you Tracy.
I don't discriminate. I'm like, if she was talking mess about me, trying
Oh
to tell
my
me she was
goodness.
trying to
I know because she's part of Club Chat. So I see y'all beef. I ain't got nothing to say about y'all beef. I know you fight with them all the time. I just be here just y'all listen. I'm watching everybody,
And you see
enjoying
Miss
the
Regina over there,
entertainment.
she's fighting with me, and I'm like, I'm not giving her no attention. And she's steady be fighting with me by herself. She's fighting a losing battle. I'm like, you've already lost. Because I'm not the one that looks like I got three camel's toes. Okay. You
Empress,
do.
just Empress, she said they're so mean. They so mean to Baba. Yes, this Tracy, you
Really?
gotta subscribe to Elder Rashad. Listen, his name is Elder
Do
Rashad,
he
but I
be
think
trying to
his
preach
channel
though?
is Baba something.
But do he be trying to preach about the Bible or whatever? Is that what he be trying to
No,
do?
he'll come on here. He was just arguing with like cursing out Willie D and
Oh,
Dr. Boys. Like he be dragging content creators.
oh my
And
God.
like
Okay.
that area, like he called Willie D a coon. He's a mess. He's in New Orleans and he be cutting up. Okay, he just cursed Cynthia G out
Hey,
real
Casey
bad.
Fox, how you doing, baby? Welcome. Yes, I seen you over there too. Now you were okay. Let me get somebody else's because Miss Philadelphia was saying that she feels in her and and I respect that she feels that Chrissy was wrong. She was harsh or whatever. Now, is there anybody that feels that Jazzy was wrong? Is there
Put a
anybody?
one in the chat.
Yeah, anybody who feels that Jazzy's wrong? I'd like for somebody to speak out or hit the link that feels that Jazzy was wrong
I
because
love bye bye. See, they know they put them
well,
in
they
there,
do,
Tracy.
Shalia. Hey, baby. Okay, they do. So y'all see, you got some people that watch. See, you're gonna have a good audience. You really are, because a lot of people. We have a lot of different people that go to a lot of different places as well.
Somebody hit one.
Just doing and not worrying about no one else. Okay, so one. So that means what they like. I forgot what I said. Even
You
good
said
night,
hit
Miss
one if they
Sophie.
think that Chrissy was wrong.
That Jazzy was wrong, right? That
Oh,
Jazzy.
that I think you
Yeah,
said Chrissy. You said Jazzy.
yeah, because you think Chrissy was wrong.
I
So
I mean, I didn't
I
hear
just feel
Jazzy
that they
spill
both.
any tea.
I just feel that I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I just think that they both could have. It just
I
was.
no, I agree with you. They when you're friends in real life,
Uh huh.
you should not be on YouTube. They have each other's number.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be making each other content because they're both going to get like at least 40,000 views on
Oh
this
yeah,
mess
it's
or
gonna blow
more.
the internet because Chrissy had like 2.6 when I was in there, so I think she probably made it to 3K, and
Yeah,
then
and then
Jazzy was
Jazzy
after that.
went up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like they were real friends in real life, and when real friends in real life, they supposed to do real shit and keep things G. You know what I mean? Like you don't
Right.
bring that shit to YouTube. You don't air me out on no social media. You air me out via text or we do this over the phone.
Yeah.
Period.
So do you think that Chrissy is? I hope she don't lose subscribers because of it.
Well, she lost one because I unsubscribed.
Yeah.
Now I might still watch. I might subscribe back, but I didn't like that mental health read. I think people need to stop weaponizing mental health. Even if someone comes on
We
here and
don't know
tell you
what
that they
people's gone
have
through.
mental
Yeah.
problems, it's
Hmm.
never okay to weaponize it under no circumstances because it's real, it's prevalent in the black community, and people are taking their lives left and right, and it's never okay.
Yeah. Miss Rye, hi baby. Now Tasty Talk said, and Tasty Talks is a neutral one as well. She was in there. Tasty Talks, D Nice, we were all neutral. We were the ones. Now the trolls was over there trying to start stuff, but we was actually neutral in both chats. Tasty Talk said, I just ended a live. I didn't talk take sides. She said, I just wanted to them to keep the peace and focus on their brands. Yeah, I hear you, babe. I hear
I
you, but I
mean,
know how
yeah,
it
I
is
mean,
when you upset with somebody in the moment, you be like, "Whoa," you don't think about your brand in that moment. You just be like, it's just kind of like,
but Tracy, let's keep it real. Are they really not thinking about their brand, or are they?
I,
Is the
I think it's
question.
gonna see. I don't think that
Clicks
they're.
and views, clicks and views. That's
See,
what it all boils down to.
you think so though? I don't think a lot
Why
of
did they
people.
make videos? Obviously for clicks and views. They obviously who's
I
gonna watch
really
the
think that they
videos?
just wanted to resolve it. I really think that Jazzy just wanted her to answer her. She wanted to speak to her. She wanted her to call her at the moment. And Chrissy, for whatever reason, I think she was over it already. And
Someone
she said,
said
"No, you
Chrissy
can
video
go."
has 18,000 views as
Oh
of
my
right
God!
now.
Wow, she might even have 100K. Not even not 100K.
So
Yeah,
you know what that exact, and I guarantee you, it's some commercials in that thing. So it ain't about
yeah.
no resolve. It's about okay, we beefing. YouTubers have, to me, it seemed like a lot of the YouTubers that I've seen, not you,
Uh-huh.
Tracy, but a lot of them, they have one track minds. It's like we falling out. Let's make this content. Boom, we gonna get us some money off of this. It happens countless times. Like 18,000
Yeah,
people in 2 hours. That's a nice
yeah.
piece of change.
That's what
So was the friendship really
doing.
real, or is it about clicks and views?
Just doing and not worrying about no one else said Chrissy is going to delete her live exactly because she cares about her sponsors. Yes, she would delete hers. And I'm thinking Jazzy may delete hers. That's why I tried to download it. I hope I downloaded them because I wanted to play play it for the ones that haven't seen it. I wanted to play, a little bit of it here and I probably still will do that after this. I'll probably go and but I don't want to re-upload it because if they're going to keep it on there, I don't want to
Oh,
restream
they
their.
said Jazzy has 18,000 too. Oh, they neck and neck.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
good.
they
That's
both
probably a
gonna
good
get a
sign.
bag off of this.
Child, I wouldn't
Clicks
even
and
delete it.
views.
They shouldn't even delete it. I wouldn't delete it if I was
Well,
them.
they already gonna get paid probably by tomorrow. 18,000 people done seen it. They didn't got their money.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it they could leave it up, but I mean, now their brand is important
Yeah,
and they don't
Chrissy
want
is
that
known
beef
to
on
delete her
there.
lives. Chrissy is known to delete her lives because she'll think about it and feel bad. She'll delete it. And then Jazzy, she won't want that on her live. But I think that I don't know, maybe I'm thinking maybe her husband will say, leave that on there. You got a lot of views or something, because she's really emotional, I think, because I imagine, I don't know how it is to be pregnant, but I'm thinking she's probably emotional right now. Do you think she's very emotional too? If it's
Um, I don't know, because my pregnancy was really smooth selling. Like everybody is different. I had cravings, but I didn't have any like hormonal issues or like mood swings or like, oh, I'm emotional because I'm pregnant. No, it was, I craved a lot of pizza and sweetest fish, but for the most part I was pretty much sane and normal. Like I didn't have
Swedish
any
fish. What is that?
they the little mini red fish.
Oh, Jazzy deleted hers already. Let me look.
Oh yeah, because she cares. I just think they both
Yes,
should
I
delete
knew
them.
she'd feel bad because she's emotional. I knew she would feel bad. I thought she's gonna feel bad because she even said it because she didn't want to. She was like, "Oh man,
Tracy, she didn't say anything. She didn't spill any tea. Let's just call it what it is. She could have aired it out. She could have aired
yeah,
her out. She didn't air
yeah,
her out, so I respect her for that. Even though in real time she was getting aired out, watching it, she
yeah."
still held it. And we
Uh,
have to give her that credit because I would have aired that B out, me
yeah, she
personally.
deleted it.
But I wouldn't even have been, I can't say I would never say never, but I know the type of person I am. I don't settle disputes on social media with anyone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And my like all my family, we have social media. I just had it out with one of my cousins about something. We
Yeah.
are friends on Facebook. I didn't delete her, block her. I didn't go taking, oh motherfuckers is fake and fun. I don't air my personal disputes out with people I love or used to love on social media. That's just me because
Yeah.
it's no one's business. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I hear
Like,
you. Hmm.
period. Now I might have said something to your mom about it, my aunt or whatever, or a few other cousins. But as far as taking the social media, airing out her personal business, I'm not doing that. That's not my steez. Like, I don't do stuff like that. I don't respect that because I
Yeah.
just feel like if you really F with me like that, you wouldn't have crossed that line. Respectable people can disagree, walk away from a friendship, and not air each other out. It's the nasty people that been wanted to air you out that airs you out. You see what I'm saying? That's how
Hmm.
I feel about it. Like,
Oh no, wait, it's still here. I wait, hold on. It's still here because I have it on my other channel. It's still there, y'all, under my Jazzy Life. She still got it there. Now the thing is, okay, so Deluxe, where have you been, Deluxe? You didn't know she was pregnant. Where have you been,
child,
child?
these people, I didn't know till I heard tonight that she was because I don't. It's so much. It's millions of people on YouTube. I was
Exactly.
just watching Adrian. I was just watching Sin
Yes.
City. Like,
Yes.
it's so much
I was crying
content
with Sin. I was
on
literally crying with Sin.
YouTube, so
Baby
it's hard to
Sin.
watch everyone.
Did
You
you
know.
did you were you crying? Did that touch you? That touched me when Sin was talking about her sick, her having the C word. I was just like, I was bawling.
I cut it off. I stopped in like midway when she was like, this was the hardest. I had to cut it off because the shit is real.
Yeah,
And I feel
I
for
can stop
her.
crying. I was like, oh my God, it just like hurt my heart.
But what I will say is people have to wear their masks. You know what I mean? Like, Corona is here. You have to wash your hands, utilize your sanitizers. Like, I've been to like a couple places. Oh, speaking of, I gotta get in contact with Miss Bless. I'm gonna say this, but I'm thinking about moving to Las Vegas
Oh, I
from
love Vegas.
Philadelphia. I was thinking about
I
Virginia
want to move
Beach.
there.
Yeah, no, I'm like by the end of
But
2022. So
there's
I'm
no
gonna give
beach
myself
though.
a year.
There's no beach in Vegas, but you could go
I
to
know.
Cali.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you can go to the beach, it's no beach in Philly, so I go over Jersey,
yeah,
so it
yeah.
is what it is, but I want to know where the good soul food restaurants. I want Miss Blessed to just give me, it's good to know somebody that has a little insight. You know what I'm saying?
But Bless,
So,
yeah, because she's just in Cali, so she's right
but she
there.
lived in Vegas.
Oh, she did? Okay, I
You,
didn't know
Tracy,
that.
how long have you been watching Miss Bless? You didn't know she lived in Vegas?
No, I did not know she lived in Vegas. I sure
Yeah,
didn't.
she used to live in Vegas and she goes back and forth. I think she has family down there and everything.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yes,
Okay.
I was up, the sin. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Hmm.
I can be, I have a tough exterior, you know what I mean? But I am a very sensitive person, but if you just met me, you wouldn't know that. So the slightest thing, I still cry when I watch the movie Ghost. You know what I'm saying? At the
Oh
very
yeah.
end, with Molly and the penny, things still make me cry from 20 years ago. A movie I have seen thousands of times. I still will cry in that scene when he's going up to heaven.
Oh, that's so
So
sweet.
the
Tasty
slightest
Talk said she
things,
cried with Sin City as well. Yeah, I
yeah,
did
like the
too.
slightest things that you consume, content, whatever that you watch. Yes, when I saw Sin Live, I was
Mhm.
moved, almost cried, but I clicked off. I'm like, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to see her going
I
through
mean,
that.
she was so bare. I mean, she was raw. That was raw emotion. I was like, wow. I
I
mean,
mean, COVID pneumonia,
yeah,
that's serious. First of
yeah.
all, pneumonia is serious. You can die just
Oh
from that
yeah.
alone.
Yep, it is
Okay.
very serious. So I'm
So
just like,
I
wow.
I don't know her, but like I said, I have compassion for anyone. That's just my nature.
Hmm.
So I don't have to know you. Like, even though I came up here, I don't know Jazzy, but I had compassion for her. So I'm like, oh, Tracy, please give her a break. You're
I know
trashing
there was
her.
one
You
person
know.
one time. There was one person that was in the chat. I forgot who it was. I don't know who it was, but that person told me I was getting ready to drag somebody. and somebody had told me, Tracy, don't do that. I forgot who it was, and I
Did you
said,
curse them out and block them?
no, surprised, and they were
No, you
surprised.
know what? You
They,
Tracy.
they
We
were
got to
surprised.
get into this shit right here.
They
Never
were like,
asked
Tracy,
you.
listen to me. She
Uh,
listened. And I was
uh.
like, and I didn't never listen to anybody. I forgot. Do y'all remember who that was? That person told me not to drag somebody. Tracy, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. And I
I
looked
think
at
I
and
was there.
I was like, okay. It just, I don't know. It just came upon my heart. I was like, okay, don't do it. Normally I'd have been like, whatever, I'm doing it. Don't tell me what to do. Blah, 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 blah. But no, so yeah,
Yeah, I
it,
caught you live this morning, girl.
oh God, this morning I was mad because see, I don't bother
Honey.
nobody. I had been letting her pass with all these little words. I had been letting her pass, letting her pass, letting her pass. She was picking. She wanted to go there, so I'm like, okay, boo. And I
And I
clearly,
seen
you know,
people talking to her when she was in Brianna, when she was in
mhm.
Jay Wilson's chat, and I'm like, damn, she got me blocked because I couldn't see her.
She's nuts. I just
I'm
something
like,
is wrong with
damn,
her.
she
And then
got me blocked.
she's nuts, and she tried to read me with the fact of, oh, you can't have kids, and at least I can have kids. And I'm like, you got it messed up because you of anybody won't be able to carry that. Okay,
See, I
child,
didn't
please.
watch her. I didn't hear that. Oh,
Oh yeah, she was
that's a
nasty business.
lot. I mean, we gotta stop
So,
dragging each other about our
child,
uteruses and our
she started. She
clitorises.
started because she
Like,
got mad at me
ladies.
because she said, "Why is Tracy over there commenting in Jason's live?" Now she took it upon herself. I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Because I want to comment on the live. What is your problem?" And so she got mad because Dovey was on my panel last night, and I'm like, "You don't control who comes on my panel and what they talk about. If she can't
Dovey
control
is
her moderators, and that's
so funny. Dovey
whoever."
be sending me
Dovey
when
was
she
so
gets them
funny.
spurts of anger,
I didn't know. I was like, wait,
baby.
what happened? I was like, I just was trying to resolve it. I was like, wait a minute, because I know that Lady Nika and Bless truly have her best interest at heart. So that's why I was like, wait a minute. I knew for a fact.
Yeah, no,
So,
like yeah, they love Dovey. They done fell out so
and
many times and made back up. That's how I know they like Dovey. Because
yeah,
Dovey will get angry. She will have spurts, child. When she was explaining that, she was nice. And then she just want I'm
I was
girl, that
confused.
shit
I
was
was like, wait,
sending me.
I
I'm
was
gonna be a
confused.
little messy because I'm waiting for Food Junkie. I'm waiting for Food Junkie to come live because
Didn't he?
you
Food Junkie was live earlier, I think, when the
no,
ladies were
I ain't talking
at it.
about that. You know he don't like nobody to shade him. Now I ain't trying to be
Who
messy
was
because y'all
shading
know
him?
I ain't messy, but I
Who was
think he
shading
need
him?
to go make his rounds. That's all I'ma say. Cause it was a little bit of shade through on a few lives. So Food
Really?
Junkie, you might wanna
Good
make
child.
your rounds. That's all I'ma say.
Good child. Make your rounds, Food
Make
Junkie.
your rounds, boo, because I know he don't like to be shaded, and I love when he gets upset, child. It be sending me, okay? So
Good
he might want to
child.
make his rounds because some shade was thrown, child.
Good
Mm-mm.
child. There's a lot going on.
I ain't gonna say who or where, even though I know and the timestamp. But see, I ain't messy. I ain't
Oh,
messy like
are you
that.
talking about Sean Bradley? Maybe. Ooh.
No. Mm-mm.
Cookie? Maybe.
No.
Who? Because Jay Wilson ain't been live, I don't
It
think.
wasn't Jay Wilson.
Who would
Is
be
it
shady?
me? Is it me, or did Jay Wilson look extra handsome in that suit? It's
I think
me.
he's handsome. You know,
I
I
mean, he looked
think
nice in that suit,
yeah,
child.
he was handsome. I've always liked Jay Wilson with a little bit of weight on him. He looks better with a little bit of weight on him. For me,
Oh,
I don't like him
Tracy.
when he
See,
was skinny.
Tracy. Now, why you gonna do that, Tracy?
I promise because I
You
told him when he
know he
first
don't
no,
like for
when he
nobody to
first
mention no weight
no,
on
but when
him.
he lost that weight, I was like, oh no. I said, you look better with some weight on you. He looks better with weight on him. When he didn't he was too little before. When he took that cruise, he was too little. I said, no, no,
No,
no.
I like him. I like Juicy J. I like Juicy J.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Somebody
Yep.
said Jay Wilson is nice looking. Yes, child, he did look. Listen,
Oh.
I find Jay. Now, no, damn that. Let's get into this shit right here, cause Tracy, I ain't never get to ask you. I got to ask you, cause I
Okay.
think. All right, one time I came in your live, girl,
Mhm.
and you was dragging the dog shit out of me. right?
I was?
Yes. I don't know why, what
I don't
happened.
even remember. Oh my God.
Child, China Doll was mine, and then she saw me. I was like, oh, she's not dragging me too bad. And she was like, hey, Miss Philadelphia, but I don't think you could see me. I don't know if you block, can your mind see the person or
Yeah,
what?
sometimes they can.
Okay, because she saw me because I dropped down. I was like, what I do now? And I heard you say, yeah, she need to shut the hell up because she the one running around chasing some nigga around on.
Oh, yes. That was, yes, I know.
Now, who
Okay.
was you talking about?
No, I'm not gonna go there.
What?
I'll just leave it alone. You go.
No, but no, I want to know who was I
No,
chasing
I'm
around?
just gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna proceed. That's what I talk about being messy. You know what I'm
But
saying? I'm
no,
not gonna
I
do that.
don't know. No, Tracy, this is we not being messy. Were you talking
No,
about Jay Wilson?
no, oh no, no,
Oh, because that's why I'm like, who?
no.
Were you talking about Yamin?
No, see, I'm not gonna say. No, I'm not gonna say. See, I'm not gonna be
But
messy.
Tracy, who was I? What man was I chasing around? Was I harassing them or like chasing them to like
I
flirt
don't.
with
It's
them?
just something that was told to me, and so that's why I said,
Oh,
"Oh
see,
my
well
God!" So
then
I
if
ain't gonna
it
say
was
that.
told to you, Tracy, that is a. Let me tell you something. I am
Mhm.
happily single. I
Yeah.
live in the real world. I show up in the real world. I don't know. I'm not talking about you.
Where's
Whoever
Paul
lied like
Graves?
that.
She's single, Paul Graves. Look, come on, Paul Graves. She's single.
Yeah, I'm saying, whoever lied like that said I was chasing something. I thought that you was saying I was always in Jay Wilson camp. I
No,
never
wait.
even knew that
Uh-uh.
someone told you I was chasing some man around. That is
Yeah.
most. I'm not a fan like that. I take YouTube and entertainment for
And
what
I
it
know you're
is.
not
You know
like
what I
that.
mean? Like I'm like,
Yeah.
what man is this?
Yeah.
But
And
if
I
somebody
see.
told you that, wow, that's really wild to me because I
Yeah.
had no. I thought you were talking about Jay Wilson. I'm like, well,
Oh
I'm
no,
always in his chat. Maybe she talking about I'm always in Jay Wilson because y'all was feuding at the time. So I didn't
oh,
take
okay.
it.
I see how you would think that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I didn't take it personal. I'm like, well, she beefing with Jay Wilson. I'm one of his, man, subs that's always here. But I caught that live, girl. You was dragging the shit out
Oh
of me.
my God. I don't even remember. That's a shame when you don't even
I,
remember.
I'm like,
That
I
is
was
a
like, what I
shame.
did now,
And
child.
China Doll was so sweet. Even though I'd be dragging people, she would still say hi to them. She's so sweet. She would always do that. She was.
Oh, somebody just mentioned the shot, the vax. This is what I want to say about the vax. The
Mhm,
vax. Since somebody mentioned it, I do want to say this to me personally, I
mhm,
have not got it. The V.
mhm.
I am not getting it. That's just me. My family members have got it. My cousins, my aunts. My advice to anyone that's going to get the V,
Uh-huh.
to talk to your physician. And
Okay.
I would suggest, because I was going to do this, to get a full workup. A full workup is a full panel of blood, a full physical, to try to make sure that you don't have any underlying issues that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your doctor to give you a full workup. Tell them you want every kind of test, diabetes, cancer, uh, 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 autoimmune disease, any underlying issue that you don't know about that you might have. I don't care if you got to ask for MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans. Do what you have to do to feel, to feel comfortable because um it's a lot of me personally. I'm not against the V. It's
Mhm.
just been too many mixed reviews for me. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I could just
I'm
go
gonna
and
get the
take it and
Pfizer one. Jay Wilson convinced me. I'm telling you, because he was going on and on about it, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have. You haven't heard of that many people that actually, had got sick from it. But now, like Sin said, it wouldn't have been. She probably still would have gotten it if she had been vaccinated. But she said that she would have just. It wouldn't have been as severe as hers was. So I'm
yeah,
like,
but see, because even though you're V, we can use the word vaccinated, Tracy.
uh-huh. Yeah,
Even if you are vaccinated, you still can get it. And Jay Wilson told us we know this. So
yeah, yeah.
me personally, it's not about getting. I'm just not comfortable, because, and I'm not going to tell a personal story that's close
Hmm.
to my heart because I don't want to scare people. But what
Right.
I would say is do your due diligence. Make sure that you get your whole health checked out before you put anything in your. Even you, Tracy, you saying you're going to get the Pfizer. Make sure you go
Mhm.
to your primary physician first and get you a physical. Get you a full panel of blood to make sure
Okay.
that you don't have diabetes or any underlying
Yeah, they
issues
just
that
drew
can be
blood last week
exacerbated.
too. When I went, they just drew blood, and I asked if they had the shot, and they didn't have it in. But yeah, they drew blood on me, so yeah, they should be able to see all that. That I can make sure of, and let and see, and see if that's okay because it.
Yeah, I mean, if someone said check your vitamin D, I mean, tell your doctor yes, you want a full workup on your thyroid, your iron, your everything. Like I said, I'm not against it, but for me, I have to do what's best for me. And right now, I'm not comfortable as of right now. So, and like I said, I have family that has it, that has gotten it. I have an
Scary
uncle.
because they say if you don't carry Ray, that it'll be worse. If you can still get it even on the vaccine, but they say it'll be worse. Like if you're exposed to it, it'll you are probably gonna get it. I'm saying, but and if you do, it'll be worse than if you didn't get it. So you might as well get it.
So I mean, I
Kind of
like
build
I
up
said,
your
we've been dealing with COVID. For me, thank God I have not gotten it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I've been tested 4 different times, and it's going on 2 years. So, and
Yeah.
to be honest, I've never had for me, the vaccination, I've never had a flu shot. So that's why I just say I'm not comfortable because I've never even had the flu shot. So, I've
I
never
just
been.
started getting the flu shot too. I
Yeah, see,
sure
I've
did.
never had that. So so for me, I'm not just going to jump. And
Yeah.
then, like I said, I know, and I'm not going to tell them because I don't want to deter anyone, but I
Mhm.
know some personal stories that
Oh
were
yeah.
not favorable. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have to make sure that I'm comfortable. It's not even about, I think it's a bad thing or I think I'm pass. No, it's none of that. I'm just not comfortable. It's been a
Mhm.
lot of controversy around it. And for me, my comfort level is not comfortable enough.
Mhm.
Um I've had a whole thyroidectomy 7 years ago. I had my right thyroid removed. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've had underlying health issues. So I'm not gonna, me personally, I'm not gonna put, you know, a foreign substance in me without getting checked out. I would have to do a full workup. I would have to go see my endocrinologist. I would have to go through a lot to really feel comfortable, me personally. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait a while, and try to figure it out, But
Oh
it's
my God. Tracy 3 said, my son's friend who's 15 got the inflammation of the heart disease from the vaccine. I'm more scared about younger ones getting it.
but how
Wow.
wait a minute. They're not even approved for no one under 17, right? How did a
I
15
don't
year old get
know.
the vaccine?
I don't know. I thought that they can get it. Can't they get it's only
No, I
commercial
didn't
kids that
think
are
that.
10. I thought it was 10 and under or something. I don't know. I just imagined it being for little kids. But he got it. How did he get it, babes?
Yeah, see, and that's, well, I mean, since we're okay, I'm going to tell one story. I have an aunt that's
Mhm.
56,
Uh-huh.
good health. She works for the United States Red Cross, good health, a
Mhm.
health buff, exercise, sea
12 and up,
moss.
they said. 12 and up. Okay.
Oh, 12 and up. Okay. And
Mhm.
she took the vaccine.
Mhm.
3 days later, she had to be rushed to, this is my aunt, my mother's baby sister.
Oh my God.
Had to be rushed to the hospital. They wouldn't let me in. I ran up to Edmonton Hospital. They wouldn't let me in. Um, 50 people came out. They were saying she was having a heart attack. They didn't understand why her heart was beating so fast. About 50 doctors came out, literally.
Oh
They
my
wouldn't
God.
let me back with her. Blah blah blah. She gets back there. About an hour or two go by. The doctor come out. They say she's fine, but I can't go in the bed. So she calls me.
Mhm.
Come to find out, her heart was beating so bad, and I swear to God, they had to reset her heart.
Oh my God.
Meaning they stopped her heart manually
Wow.
for 2 seconds to slow it down from beating so
Oh my
fast.
God.
She had to give the okay for them to reset, meaning stop her heart with the hopes that they can restart it back. They told her if she didn't stop it, that
Mhm.
she was gonna die. They told her you got 1 minute to say
Wow.
yes or no to this medicine or to this procedure. This was 3 days after getting the vaccine, and that is nothing but truth. So my point is, my aunt is 57 years old, never in her life had these kind of, you see what I'm saying? So that's why I
Yeah.
said I don't feel comfortable, because this is the issue with it. The issue with it is, of course, all medications have some kind of side effect and a
Mhm.
react. But the thing is, you don't know what the side effect is going to be for you specifically.
Yeah, true.
And that's where I have a problem at, because everybody body takes things differently. So if
Yeah.
you can tell me, you're going to have upset stomach, diarrhea, this is the side effect. I could respect that, but when you got millions of people with millions of different side effects, that's where I have the problem at, because you might take it and might just have a sore arm. I might take it and a goiter grow on my neck or my left thyroid.
Child.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell
You
everybody.
don't
I
know.
tell everybody. I remember when I was having problems breathing, and y'all remember I
Oh,
kept
wait,
breathing
sorry to
like
cut
this.
you off, Tracy. What
Mhm.
did CPR call it? Cardio version? Whatever it was, they reset her heart.
Hey, Gigi. Oh, they. Wow, that's wild.
They told
Thank
we
God
have to
she's
stop your
okay.
heart or it's going to stop on its own.
Yeah,
And
and
they said, do you
she
give
had
us
no heart
permission?
problems or nothing before. She didn't have no.
None whatsoever. Absolutely. And she's never had to have her damn heart reset. Okay?
Oh my
You
God.
damn near dead. If they got to stop your heart, you dead for 2 seconds. Pretty much.
Ooh, child.
So that was her reaction. And now she's fine. She took it. That happened. She's fine. Great. Back to work. Everything is fine. And that's what I'm saying.
I don't
Those, see,
foresee it
that's
getting any
when,
better. I don't foresee it getting any better. I think it's gonna get worse. The strains and everything. I just because you know why they won't. They're so. I don't know what they want to do. They keep telling people they keep opening stuff back up. I'm like, you cannot save the economy. It's all gonna go down. We're gonna take a
and
loss.
that's the, and
But
exactly, but Tracy, they opening stuff back up, but now they closing it down, putting the mask back on
exactly,
them.
it's
Make
crazy.
up your mind.
It's just
Yeah, she
crazy.
said your aunt had a what card cardio version. She must be a nurse. CPR. Well, CPR nurse is the name.
Oh yeah, she.
Yes, that's what it
Yeah.
was. I wasn't in the room, but
Wow.
she gave me the details. I came up to the hospital because that hospital
Yep.
is close to my area. It's in Abington, PA, and I came up there. And nobody could go back there. She had to be there by herself to make that decision. Now, what if her heart didn't start back up? She was taking a chance. And that's what I'm talking about. See, shit get real. And when you telling me that that's a side effect and something like that can happen, I have a damn
Mm,
problem with that.
I
When
hear
you
you.
can't tell me exactly what's going to happen if I'm going to have a bad reaction. And so as far as people pushing it, I don't mind nobody pushing it, but be fair about it and tell people the real, that you could have an adverse effect to it. And if you have underlying issues, even if you don't, something could go awry. Let's just be honest. Everybody that took this vaccine did not just get off scot free and everything was fine and oh, the world is better. And no, that's bullshit. It's people that really had complications, thousands, if not millions, hundreds of thousands. So I'm not going to tell nobody go take it, go do no, because I can't guarantee that they might not have a bad reaction, and I'm not going to push that out there. My thing
Yeah,
is do what's best for you. If you think that that's something that you want to do what's best for you. But I'm just being honest. It's not cut and dry like that. And people need to do their research and they need to take every precaution that they could possibly take when they're putting a foreign substance in their body. Point blank, period. And if your physician is not telling you that, then I would not trust them.
exactly. Yep. Child, it's just it's a lot going on. It's just a lot going on in the world, and it's just I don't know what is. It's just I don't know. But anyway, so yes, everybody. So I'm gonna try and edit this video if they haven't deleted both of them, so I can get some content out on it. But I think that I'm glad that we heard both opinions, of somebody that, like from you that supported both of the ladies, and we got to hear your point and my point, and then people from the chat, because ultimately whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And I still see them as individuals anyways, because it's not like they came on there together on different lives. They all have their own lives. And I just hope everything works out. For I just hate for people to take advantage of women. That's what I hate, for any man.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one's doing or that one's doing, but I see that happens a lot. And to me, they for all that they have going on in their lives, they're amazing moms to me. I mean,
And I
the
mean, people were pitting them. Like someone went in her chat in Jazzy's Life chat and was
Mhm.
like, Chrissy is better than you. I'm like, why would someone? Were you there for that?
Yes, I was there with all that stuff. They were talking about Chris's hips and all. People say the
Yeah,
same
like why
stuff.
would they? That was people were so nasty. It's easy to type and be so nasty. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. See, Gigi's Life said her doctor said no. She said her doctor said no, period. She said she has so much research that have been done. So the research is a no-go.
Yes, some of your like I haven't talked to my physician about it. I don't plan on doing that because I'm not there yet. Like I wear my mask. Philadelphia is open. Um
Shakina agrees. Hmm.
I wear my mask. I'm not going to like big parties. Like I'm
Exactly.
going to Vegas the end of this month. I'm hating to even have to fly, but I plan on relocating there. So I have to go out there.
Hmm.
But
Just have your
Vegas,
mask on. I would just put your mask on and look
I
out for
mean I
Toxic. If
do.
you see Toxic, run. Go the other direction. Okay?
She's in Vegas?
Yes. Acting a
Oh
fool.
jeez. No, I didn't know I watched a little bit. I've always seen her, but I started
Mhm.
watching her because of you. Like you
Girl,
reporting
she's
on
in
her.
Vegas
She's
acting a
been on here
fool.
for years. I never watched her, but I went over
I'm
there
telling you, I
because
started watching her when she was becoming erratic, and I thought, who is this woman over there yelling to the top of her voice? And she was trying to, she was yelling at somebody. I forgot who. Oh, Nosy, that's who it was. Her and Nosy were going there, and she was really mad. I was like, this woman is acting like she is a man. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm like, what is wrong with her voice? And why is she yelling like that? Then I started watching. I'm like, she act like an animal. I'm like, no, 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 no. And then ever since then, I was like, what is her? And I see now she has no impulse control, no nothing. So I'm just like, child, what's really going on?
Tracy 3 said, I thought they said for flights they may be making. Yeah, they may be, but they haven't yet. And they will be anybody that's making things mandatory, they're gonna lose more than they win because a lot of contrary to popular belief, a lot millions of people have not gotten vaccinated.
I know.
People are
And then
not doing it.
they're not going to let
Like,
people come in establishments if you haven't gotten. I'm like, come on
oh
now.
well, I'll just be able to save more money. That's
Yeah.
listen, you're not this is America and you're not going to force me. Vaccination is a choice. It's always been a choice.
Yeah.
And and my thing is everybody ain't wrong. Everybody got a gut feeling ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Why is millions of people against it? It's not because we want to catch COVID and no, it's some indiscrepancies in the whole situation. Until you could tell me that I won't have an adverse side effect, I'm not
Hmm.
taking it.
Yeah.
Period. Unless you can tell me you're only going to have upset stomach, diarrhea, and maybe flu-like symptoms, and that's it, then I'm
Hmm.
not taking it. And if you telling me you might have to get your heart reset, or you might faint, or you might get a blood clot. I mean, first of all, they had Johnson and Johnson. The fact that y'all had Johnson and Johnson making vaccines, knowing that they gave women ovarian cancer from some of their other products,
True.
it makes me wonder, like, do you really care? Because
Yeah.
y'all shouldn't even allow them in the race, to be honest.
I was surprised because I had always used like babe, not even not, but we had always used it on babies, in our family. My niece and nephews, Johnson and Johnson's. We always heard that was the best one. So
Yeah, and I'm glad I never, because I don't, for one, I'm put powder or anything down in my vagina, and thank God I didn't, because I might have
Mhm.
would have got ovarian cancer, because the only kind I would use would probably be Johnson and Johnson. It wouldn't be
Mhm.
shower to shower, so
Exactly.
not that I have anything against them, but I prefer Johnson and Johnson if you're going to use powder or
Yep.
baby oil. But
Exactly.
and then they remember someone died, a 30-year-old lady died from a blood clot. She had took Johnson and Johnson. Somehow she got a blood clot. They saying it wasn't from them, but she developed a blood clot and she died. And remember, they put a halt on Johnson and Johnson, and then they put a warning label on it and put it back on the market. Like, are you serious?
Ooh, child.
The warning label says this can cause blood clots. So
Oh
why are
my
y'all even
God.
giving it to people?
Because people have been using it for so long, and they it sells, I guess, child. I'm just like, what?
No, I'm talking about the vaccine, Tracy.
Oh, well, see, that's what see, because they know it, they're still with anything. They want to say, like with any medication we take, you know how it says, okay, can cause heart disease or whatever, whatever, but we still take it. You know what I'm saying? There, with
Right.
everything, there is a side effect. So it's up to us to weigh out the options to see if we want to use it or
Yeah,
not.
but what's the side effect?
I know.
Like,
I mean,
your
it could
side effect might be
kidney
different from
failure, it could
mine.
be, and we
Shit.
don't know with this one. Yeah, like they
Yeah,
know
I
with
ain't
the
messing with it. Listen, Tracy, I wish you the best. I hope
hmm
you do get it. If you feel like you need it, make
Yeah.
sure you go to your physician and have an in-depth conversation with him. Make sure check your health out, get a physical. I'm
Okay.
serious, Tracy.
Yeah.
Get a physical.
I
You
just had,
know.
like I said, I just got checked up last week, went for checkup and everything, and
Okay, that's
I
good.
was supposed to be because they wanted to do blood work and stuff, so they did that. So I'm gonna ask them, I don't want to start digging into it because if I hear a lot of negative things on it, I'm be like, nope, I don't want to get it. So
Well,
that's just
Tracy, and I understand that, but the truth, you gotta hear the real though. You need to know
yeah,
what you getting into. You
yeah,
gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? It might save your life. You feel
yeah.
me?
You're
So
right.
I don't want to hear negatives. I wanted to get it. I was the first one. Oh, I'm gonna get. When I started hearing and seeing, and I said, no, I'm gonna wait. And either way, it's a risk. If I get it, I still have to wear a mask. I still can't be in, either way, I'm just gonna like I said, COVID been going on for almost 2 years now. I've been tested 4 times, several times. I do
Mhm.
not have it. I've never had it, and I thank God for that. So whatever my regimen is, I think I'm going to stick to that till I feel comfortable enough. But anybody that wants to get it, hey, listen, my daughter got it. She's 18.
Yeah.
She got
I
it.
always say it's the individual choice of the
Like,
person. I'm not
so,
gonna be on here arguing with people. Don't get it.
yeah,
Get
like, don't get it. No, do what's best for you and what you're comfortable with. But
it.
I'm not doing it.
I hear you, babe. Well, we've been
Shit.
on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Really?
Thank
Oh,
you, Miss
wow.
Philadelphia. Yes, I'm happy that you came on, babe. I really appreciate it. We had a good time, and I will subscribe to your channel. I'm so excited. Y'all, please drop Miss Philadelphia's link in there again, Carrie. Can you please drop it in there, baby?
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you to everyone that subscribed.
You're
Thank you
welcome,
so
babe.
much. Thank you, Tracy, for
You're
promoting it.
welcome.
Thank you for having me. And I don't hit links. I support,
No,
but I
you
don't.
don't.
But
And I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out because I don't want to. I'm not like that, like all vile and vulgar, like was
yeah,
put out.
because I was rooting for you, Tracy. When you lost your page and you came back, and when you made
Yeah,
up with Jay Wilson,
yeah.
my heart
I was
was
so happy.
full.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Mhm.
was. And I'm like, yes, Tracy is turning over a new. And you have. You
I have.
have.
I think I have.
But
And
I
like,
mean,
and not only me, Shelly has really changed too. Oh my God. Shelly used to, I mean, Shelly is amazing.
yes, she
She
has.
used
Because I
to do
used to
the
couldn't
whole about face.
stand Shelly.
Remember,
But
I used
now I
to,
like
we
her.
used
She
to couldn't
seems to
stand
be
each
a
other
really
either. I
nice,
remember.
sweet person. But I used to think she was
Thank
just
you,
so
Shelly.
mean. But
I,
she's
I
so
used to think
sweet
so
now.
because
I
she's
like Shelly.
sweet. She's sweet. I mean, it's weird how it's always been like that. The people usually that I don't like in the beginning, I end up liking in the end. It's been like way even with a job, any job I've had. If I go in there and I don't like the person up front for whatever reason, I don't know, but we click towards the end. I don't know what it is, and I think maybe we see a lot of ourselves in people. I think maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. And but yeah, but I'm really happy for
Yeah, I
her.
like Shelly. Like I said, when I came in about almost 4 years ago. So now, you know, we get to know y'all. Y'all literally
Mhm.
are out here with everything on the line, and we get an inside look of y'all, and we grow with y'all. We go through the ups and downs with y'all, you know.
Yes,
So,
that's true.
it,
And I
and
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming on, saying it's a great live. Thank you, Shelly and Carrie and everybody, Shakila, Tracy Three, and all of the supporters from Jazzy, My Jazzy Life, and from Strong
strong mommy
Chrissy.
Chrissy,
Keep in
yeah,
mind, y'all, that we were talking about two different Jazzies. Okay, I adore and love My Jazzy Life and Chrissy, Strong Mommy Chrissy, but we were talking about the other Jazzy from the other sector, not the mommy sector, but from the black sector. That's who we were talking about initially, in with some of that. So yeah, but anyway, so we will see. I will keep y'all updated on what happens, y'all. I'm gonna try and do some editing so I can get the video out. If they haven't deleted both of their videos, because I'm pretty sure that I downloaded it. I was just doing it real fast. But thank you, Miss Philadelphia, for coming on, babes, and giving your information on everything basically. Because if you
yeah.
had
And thanks for having me, Tracy. I'll hit. Look, maybe we can collaborate. Maybe we'll do a panel on your live
okay,
about something. You know, I'll email
sounds
you. I'll
good.
email you. So, and
Okay,
thanks
babe.
for having me. You
You're
know, I don't
welcome.
hit links like that, but I'm here, and I just wanted to. It's 2:30 over here, so I said let me go shoot the shit with Tracy for a little bit. And
I
I
appreciate you
appreciate you
came on.
promoting my channel. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. And I'm gonna let you close it out, and I'll see you in the streets.
Okay, babes. Thank you.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night. So thank you, everybody. We had a good time, everybody. We had a good time. I loved it. I'm gonna go over there. Let me go on over there now and subscribe to Miss Philadelphia, honey. Yes, child. We need to promote, promote, promote. That's what we need to do. So it's not always about the mess, y'all. I was really interested in knowing, how people felt about Strong Mommy Chrissy and Jazzy Life. I adore them both. I still will be sharing their videos, both of them. Okay. But however, I will back off from Jazzy Reloaded. I will back off from her. Okay. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Empress, and everybody. Feel free to Cash App, you guys. I do accept Cash Apps, and I really do appreciate them. And I will see you guys later. See y'all on the streets, everybody. Peace.